We now welcome all our viewers on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel just in time for the opening kickoff. The 2022 season is underway. A short kick going to be taken at the right hash by Tucker Teets. Gets a block from Nick Rice, crosses the 25 out to the 30. Looks like they'll mark it about the 31-yard line for the Selinsgrove Seals to get things underway.
Good spot to start, and it's exactly what we just mentioned. Kind of a short kick because of the wind. But the Seals have the wind, whatever it is, at their back right now.
Look, I see Nick Rice, also Josh Damaraki, along with Corey Rumberger, number 2 for the Selinsgrove Seals. Get a rundown of the starters here for Selinsgrove. Of course, junior quarterback Mark Pastore makes the final call there, walks his guys up to the line of scrimmage, bunch left to start things here. One wide receiver to the right. Pastore looking over the defense. He'll start in the shotgun formation. Low snap, quick pitch. It's going to go left to Teets. It's got a hole off the left side. Makes a man miss at the 35. Still going, first down as he crosses the 45 out to the 46-yard line for the Selinsgrove Seals. Tucker Teets gets up a little slow and he'll hobble. Now he's going to go down, and he's going to be looked at by the medical staff there after that initial run by Tucker Teets, picking up first down as he crossed the 45-yard line.
Well, Pat, they were in a complete different defense than what they showed in the scrimmage, so that answered that, or shall we say, that showed exactly what their philosophy was in the scrimmage. I don't know if this looks like a hip or a knee. He's certainly...
Well, we know JT's out there checking it out, and he's going to give it a good look here for the Selinsgrove Seals as Tucker Teets went for the first down. But as they're out there taking a look at it, I want to let you know tomorrow night, Lewisburg Green Dragons open the season 100.9 the Valley. Sunday, the Steelers host the Lions. The pregame starts at 11, kickoff at 1 on 100.9 the Valley. And also, the Philadelphia Eagles can be heard on Eagle 107, eagle107.com. Follow the Eagles all season long with Merle Reese and Mike Glick. Eagles start the season Sunday, September 11th on the road at Detroit. Pregame starts at noon with the kickoff at 1 on Eagle 107. Selinsgrove gets the first down on the run by Tucker Teets. They have it outside their own 45 at the 46-yard line. Bastian splits to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Pastore in the shotgun, gets the snap, gives the handoff this time going to the right is Garrett Parody. He's going to have a first down into Bellfonte territory to the 40-yard line. So another big run between the tackles for the Seals picks up another first down.
If they can establish and keep this line of scrimmage, continue to do this. All they're doing is just straight zone read, zone play. They meaning the Selinsgrove Seals. There's no reaction at all from Bellfonte. None.
Well, 2 first downs is a result of exactly what you're saying. As Bastian's going to split to the left, looking to the sideline. Ball at the 40-yard line, Bellfonte territory. This is going to be a keeper this time, probably Pastore. He's going to slide, get hit in the helmet at the 39-yard line. And he's going to be slow to get up. It looks like he's going to get back to his feet. No flag thrown there. He went into a slide and did get hit helmet to helmet. He's going to pick up just 1 yard there. I think you put that play in the back of the playbook, and we won't see that for the rest of the night.
Hit him right in the face mask is what it was. I don't know if they're saying because he slid, he gave himself up. If he gave himself up and they hit him in the head, it's a penalty, period.
Well, the result is just a 1 yard pickup. A little confusion there. Selinsgrove breaks out of the huddle. 2 wide receivers split to the right. Still looking for the first pass. Not this time. This is going to go Parody. Hit in the backfield. Loss of 2. Looks like we get a forward momentum, maybe just a loss of 1 on the play that time. Bellfonte able to race through and make the tackle in the backfield. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for the Seals.
Yeah, that was a pressure play by Bellfonte off the weak side edge. Basically, it was unblocked. There was no one there to block it, so that's why the play kind of blew up.
3 on the play, 3rd down and 12.
Selinsgrove looking to the sideline to get the final call. It's going to be trips to the right this time. Nick Rice, Corey Rumberger, and Damaraki to the right in a bunch formation. Gavin Bastian, the lone receiver on the left. Looking over the middle. Pastore's going to take off and run with it. Lot of green grass to the 30. 25, tiptoes out of bounds. Picks up a first down.
Nice read, Mark. They backed out in man coverage. There was nobody there to tackle the ball carrier. Nice job. Good read by Mark Pastore.
Great read there. Looking at this offensive line, 53, Camden Smith, Teague Minier, number 55, Aiden Lewis, 59, Max Maurer, number 63, Colin Melhorn, number 75, doing a nice job for the Seals, who have not thrown the ball here tonight, but they've worked the ball into Bellfonte territory all the way to the 24-yard line. Opening possession for both teams. First pass to Nick Rice, makes the catch out of the slot position inside of the 15-yard line, down to the 13-yard line. It'll be enough for Selinsgrove first down.
That's something that we did see on film. Number 2 to the split side, the safety was 13 yards off the ball. I don't know if that was an audible. I hope it was. It was just a pitch and catch. That's all that was, to an uncovered man. So nice job by the offense. I hope that was an audible, because they can do that all year.
Went to Nick Rice, the senior receiver. Now they line up on the left in a bunch formation. Pastori's going to get quick throw. This is going to go to Don Baraki. Makes the catch, hit at the 10-yard line. Pick up a 3. It'll be a second down and 7. 8:58 to go here in the opening quarter. First possession for either team. Selinsgrove has worked the ball to the Bellfonte 10-yard line.
Really like that thought there by Coach Ferrero. It's quick game. The protection's there. They can't get any type of pressure on the quarterback. Nice job by the offensive staff right there.
Back-to-back passes for Pastori. Now he's going to turn. Give it to Parody, who's hitting the backfield. He'll go down quickly. 51 in on the stop that time for Bellfonte, making a tackle. Alex James, he's a junior defensive lineman for Bellfonte. Loss on the play. It'll be a third down and 10.
3rd and 10.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 10.
They're in a good spot. This obviously is 4-down territory. So let's see what we get here with formation. Looks like a twin set again. Trip set, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nick Rice is in the slot on the left. That's where Pastori's looking. Gets some pressure. Gets away from the defender. He's going to run with it. Not get much there. He'll be tackled at the 13-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 4th down. Now we know Young is capable. Carter Young is capable of kicking it from this distance. He did have a long of 32 yards a year ago. This is going to be marked down at the 19-yard line, so a 29-yard field goal attempt for Carter Young for the Selinsgrove Seals. Again, a long a year ago, 32 yards. The Selinsgrove look to put points on the board for the first time in the 2022 season. Looking for the snap. Good snap. Holds good. Kick is up. Plenty of distance to the curve up and through. And it's good.
Nice job. Nice job.
The hold on that by Nick Rice. We'll see. Try to let you know who the snapper was, whether it was Rumberger, so number 2 on the line of scrimmage. But we'll have to check to see the long snapper on the field goal there, because it was a good exchange from snap, hold, and kick. Seals go good on the board. They lead 3-0 with 7:11 to go here in the opening quarter.
Pat, what's good about that drive? Again, kind of what the theme is that we've been talking about all pregame. That was the first time they saw a live defensive front. Now they can make adjustments. They come off. The O-line coach is going to sit with these guys and say, okay, what did you get? Was it a shade? Was he head up on you? Did he split or blitz? Linebackers, are they active? Now the second series we'll see a lot. And that's an experienced offense going against a group. So let's see how this develops as we go. But that was a nice job. Get points on the board. Some really nice things, but again, against a defense that they haven't seen that was brand new.
And with that, Selinsgrove goes up 3-0. First points on the board in the 2022 season comes on a 10-play drive covering 55 yards. Took 4 minutes and 46 seconds. It's a 29-yard field goal by Carter Young. Selinsgrove lead 3-0. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary. Now Carter Young will tee this one up and give the ball back to Bellfonte. Bellfonte will go on offense for the first time here to open up their season, but Selinsgrove, impressive drive, 10 plays. They put points on the board, always looking for that, as the Selinsgrove Seals go up 3-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Selinsgrove 8-4 a year ago, Bellfonte just 2-8. Carter Young kickoff will take it into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Good job using the wind. You talked about the wind that time, got up in the wind, that ball took off, and it put it in the end zone. So Selinsgrove will go on defense. Red Raiders look at the scoreboard and see themselves trailing 3-0. You saw a little bit on film what the Red Raiders do. give us a little idea of what you saw on the Red Raiders.
They ran some option, but I think Coach mentioned on his opening show that when they look at it on film, and I didn't do that, but he said when you look at it, the quarterback really wasn't reading anything. It was all predetermined. So we'll see. It looks like an I formation, which is what they showed against the team they scrimmaged.
This is a team that only scored 10 points per game a year ago. They open up first down and 10. Turn, give it to the deep man, going off the left. Host the white shirts in on the play. Maybe a pickup of maybe one on that. We'll give it to him. Going off the left side there, mentioned 21 on the carry, Logan Tressler on the carry. Again, a short pickup there. It'll be a second down and a long 8, maybe 9 on this. We'll give the credit.
Second down and 9.
Number 40 on the stop.
Pat, real quick while it's there, it looks like Tucker Teets has an ankle. He just was getting taped and trying to run on it. Doesn't look real promising down here in front of us.
Yeah, Damaraki and Pastore speaking to him here on the sideline. JT tending to him. This is going to be an option going to the right. It's a quarterback keeper. Dives forward. Short pickup that time. Gessa Maria in on the stop along with Max Maurer for the Selinsgrove Seals. Also give credit to Parody in on the stop. Short pickup. It's going to be a third down and long.
I don't know if he read that, but if the kid pitched it, he actually had a play to the outside, and I think the coaches over here to our right are saying that and saw what we saw. So we'll see. I mean, third and long.
So it's a third down and long. 5:55 to go in the opening quarter. Selinsgrove lead 3-0 on a 29-yard field goal by Carter Young. Shotgun formation for the Red Raiders. Dropping back, looking over the middle. Got a man there, in and out of the intended receiver hands. Defended well out there. Number 13 on the coverage. That's Ryan Gavison, the junior. Falls incomplete. Brings up a fourth down in a punting situation for the Red Raiders.
Spot on, Pat, as you always were and are. That was great coverage. There was no one open. I think if he threw it right on his numbers, he wouldn't have got that. So very good coverage.
Punting situation here for the Red Raiders. Going to get a timeout here. Timeout taken by the Selinsgrove Seals. The personnel issues and something you talked about. You're going to have these moments where, you know, it's the first game, first live game, guys getting on the field. And if Tucker Teets was a part of the return team, the punt return team, you got guys need to get in there and take his place again. He's trying to walk off, trying to see if he can get himself back in game after getting wrapped by JT. So we'll see if he gets a chance to get back out. But Selinsgrove forced into calling a timeout. They lead 3-0 over the Red Raiders. Again, Red Raiders finished season at 2-8 a year ago, and they struggled offensively, only about 10 points per game, also about 162 yards total per game. So they opened the season last year against a very good team as well, the Jersey Shore. So
they're pretty good.
Their AD is it's kind of, we talked about this. You had a flip-flop in who teams opened up with. Jersey Shore opened up with Bellfonte. We opened up with Pottsville. The two teams switched. Yep. We were hoping to see Pottsville at our place this coming year. Thought maybe it'd be a home and away. It didn't happen, so we will take what we can. We got the Bellfonte Red Raiders getting ready to punt this one away for Selinsgrove waiting to return.
I just saw Coach Kaiser just say move up because of the wind, so let's see how their punter is here.
He is going to get it away. It will be a short kick, so good call that way by Coach Kaiser. Now the white shirts need to go away from it, including Bastion. Get away from it. Doesn't need to do that. We see Teague Hoover do that as well a year ago. And as a coach, you know that causes heart attacks. You hear all the coaches here to my right yelling, no, just get away from it.
Yeah, the Seals coaches are about 5 yards to our right.
Who was your longtime coach said the ball's not round?
Bob Patello, Coach Patello, God rest his soul. Drop a basketball straight down, where's it come? Straight back up. Drop a football, you don't know where it goes.
Get away from it.
Get away from that thing.
Selinsgrove leading 3-0, 5:29 to go in the opening quarter. They go on offense for the second time. Pastore turns, gives it to Parody. He's got room into Bellfonte territory. Makes a move at the 45. Another one at the 40. Still going 35-30. Inside the 30-yard line, down to the 29-yard line goes Garrett Parody, with the first down pickup for the Seals. Using the run game once again in this possession.
Off tackle. Looks like they caught Bellfonte in a blitz because Parody ran right by him, right by the blitz man. on the outside to the right. So
Parody made 2 guys miss and continued to carry it up the right sideline for another big first down for the Seals. 2 wide receivers to the left. Selinsgrove leading 3-0 with 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Quick throw this time out to Bastion, making a catch. Hit it immediately at the 25-yard line by the Bellfonte defensive back, but Gavin Bastion holds on to it and gets the ball to the 25-yard line.
Mark kind of hitched on that one. I think if he delivered it, he probably didn't have the football maybe. That's usually what happens in a quick game like that. But they could come both sides because they're not covering number 2 here, Rice number 7, to our left.
He's on the left in the slot position on the 2nd down and 7. That's
There
where
it is.
Parody's or Mark Pastore goes. Makes the man miss at the 20. And he's going to take it inside the 15-yard line down to the 14-yard line. Nick Rice is a guy that's been waiting his opportunity behind some good receivers over the years. And, boy, he's making the most of it here in this game to start the 2022 season.
Right on cue, right? They didn't
Absolutely.
cover him, and they're not covering him. It's the same situation right here. And what they're going to do is kick linebacker out. Once they do that, we'll run it inside.
As Mark Pastore in the shotgun formation with Parody behind him. Turn, give it to Parody. He's going to be hit in the backfield. It's a flag on the play. Bunch of flags being thrown there. And while the officials talk that out, I want to remind you, Saturday, September 3rd, the Bucknell Bison open the season at Christine Matthews Memorial Stadium with Towson. It's on 100.9 The Valley. The pregame show starts at 5:30, kickoff at 6. That's for the Bucknell Bison that can be heard on 100.9 The Valley.
Got a hold by the Seals. That'll move this thing back.
Just joined as well. Tucker Teets had 1 carry in this game, did go down like he's hampered by an ankle here on the near side. There's a holding. So holding calls, as you said, against the Selinsgrove Seals. 2 of them. They declined 1, take the other. Is going to drive the ball back beyond the 25-yard line to the 26-yard line. The line to get for a first down for the Seals is inside the 5 of Bellfonte, close to the 4-yard line. They lead 3-0, 3:56 to go in the opening quarter.
1st and 26.
2 wide receivers split to the left. Pastore under some pressure, going to take off and run with it. He's going to be hit hard at the 22-yard line, fall to the 21-yard line. Pastore's taken some hits already here early in this first quarter as he had to take off with that one, got pressure off the left side of that Bellfonte defense. Somebody missed an assignment there.
Yeah, it looks like they're just taking those outside backers and blitzing them, and there's no one to block it. Selinsgrove's in a trip set, so there's only 1 back in the backfield. They don't have enough to block that. One way to beat it is 3-step, which is what they're doing, and they're doing it successfully. Rice is open again if they do that again.
On the 2nd down and long, that's
There
where
it
they're
is.
going. Going to throw it to Rice on a little bubble. He's going to catch the ball, take it inside the 15, 10,
Touchdown.
5. Touchdown, Selinsgrove Seals! Caught it, Steve. You caught it?
They're not covering them.
And, you know, for those listening, those watching on the YouTube channel, break it down even more because it's something you knew they could expose, and
They're
you talked to
playing-
Mike about that.
We mentioned this earlier. They showed on their scrimmage that they played a 2 deep, cover 2. That's 2 safeties that are deep. If Selinsgrove does any type of a spread set, what that means is 2 receivers off to one side, 3 off to one side, whatever it is, they don't break out of their 2 deep scheme. They don't adjust with linebackers. That means guys are completely uncovered. And that's what I said earlier. Is it an audible that they're doing? Or is Coach Ferrero signaling to Mark Pastore to throw it? But we just said it. I just said it twice. And I'm not saying because I know it all.
No.
They're not covering Rice. Throw it to him. Touchdown.
And no matter what side he went to, he had a big play on the other side where he made a man miss. This time he was able to catch it in the flat there, made a man miss, take it in for the score. Nick Rice puts the Selinsgrove on the board. First passing touchdown of the season for the Selinsgrove Seals from Mark Pastore to Nick Rice. It comes with 3:02 to go in the opening quarter. It was a 6-play drive covering 52 yards. Just took 2 minutes and 22 seconds as Nick Rice takes it from Pastore for the 22-yard touchdown reception. Selinsgrove lead 10-0 after a successful extra point. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
Pat, what's going to happen next? And I think Coach Ferrero is really dialed into this. Bellfonte should adjust, right? Let's see. They just went down the field by throwing to the uncovered guy. There's 2 ways of doing that. Get out of 2 deep, walk your safety down, play a cover 3 or a single safety look, or kick your linebacker out. Once you kick the linebacker out, there's not enough people in the box to stop the running game. So now Selinsgrove will run the ball up inside. It's a numbers game, and they're doing a great job with it. The thing I really like that they advanced with, and we got to find out, we'll leave that up to Zach this week at work. Are they audibling to this, which means we got an audible system in, or is it just something he's seeing and calling from the sideline? Because that means a lot.
Keep an eye on that as we continue through. Kickoff goes deep inside the 10-yard line. Return man up the left side. Makes a man miss at the 20. Falls forward to about the 23-yard line. Selinsgrove leading 10-0 again following Nick Rice's first career touchdown reception. It comes from 22 yards out. First passing touchdown for junior quarterback Mark Pastore. His 12th of his career. And Selinsgrove now leads 10-0 with 2:59 to go in the opening quarter.
We'd be remiss if we didn't say it. That kick was also to the goal line again. That's a good job by Young both times. One was in the end zone. That one went to the goal line.
A nice component to have from your special teams, driving those guys back, get the kick coverage team down there as Bellfonte starts from their own 22-yard line. Quarterback goes off to the left. There's a mix up there. No running back to pitch to. Yeah, he went left. Running back went right and unable to make the stop. Looking at this defense, Colin Melhorn up front along with number 63, that's Max Maurer. Spencer George up front, the linebackers, Gus Maria, also Sassman, number 6, starting at that linebacker position, trying to fill in the big shoes left by Brandon Heil. Also Luke Smith in there. He's a junior, playing linebacker as well for the Selinsgrove Seals. Logan Olthout, the veteran, returns to the middle, along with Corey Rumberger, leading tackler a year ago for the Selinsgrove Seals. Defensive back Nick Rice here on the left. Ball thrown into the turf, incomplete, under heavy pressure that time. Coming off the left side, Max Maurer trying to get to him, but it falls incomplete. It's going to be a second down and long for the Red Raiders.
I think Spencer George got in there as well. That's a good pass rush with 4 people. That's really good. And if they can continue to do that, they can cover up.
The other defensive back on the far side, along with Nick Rice and Gavin Bastian, is Caleb Hicks. He's a right corner position here on this third down and long. 2:11 to go in the opening quarter. Selinsgrove leading 10-0 over the Red Raiders. Blitz being shown by Althout. Now he steps out of it. Nope, now he's going to come. Shooting the gap. Dropping back. Looking over the middle. Red Raiders completion made. First down pickup at the 35. Beyond the 40 to the 45-yard line. So the first big play. And now there's a flag on the play. Making the catch, number 5 that time for the Red Raiders. Don't have that on my roster, but making, I think they said Rice over the PA system, making the catch for the first down. A big play for the Red Raiders.
It might be a face mask tagged on the end.
They're talking it out here and see if they'll add in,
Face
and
mask,
it is. You called it, so they'll add into that long pass play that time by the Red Raiders, the biggest play of the game for the Red Raiders. Quarterback is Trevor Johnson. He's a junior for the Red Raiders. After the penalty, it'll put the ball at midfield, so it'll be a first down and 10. First and 10 for the Red Raiders, trailing the Seals 10-0 with 1:57 to go in the opening quarter.
As you said, they kind of caught the Seals in a blitz there. I didn't necessarily see the coverage they were in, but
they're going to go to 2 safety this look. Gus Maria will drop back along with Bastian. They're going to run the ball here, going from left to right. There's a flag on the play, and a good stop that time. Coming up quickly. That's Parody making the stop there, number 9. If you notice a little pause in some of the things I'm saying, because he wore 82. He was 82 is what we saw in the scrimmage a year ago, who we like. Now he's wearing number 9.
Pat, who do we play week 6? Did you say Mifflinburg? That's when I'll know the numbers. Week 6. That's what it took last year. So maybe week 5.
Holding on the play. 10-yard penalty against the Red Raiders will walk them back. Had it at midfield, looking to put the ball into Selinsgrove territory for the first time with the Red Raiders, but the penalty is going to drive them back after the holding call. We'll put the ball at the 38-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Red Raiders following the penalty. Selinsgrove leading 10-0, 1:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Blitz being shown off the left side. Here comes Parody. A lot of pressure. Chasing him is Parody. Trying to get to Johnson. And he won't bend up.
And
it's going to be a fumble. Now the call is
that
they're
should
going to
be
get
a fumble.
Yes! Parody got to him, and Spencer George makes a recovery.
That's a great job by Spencer George. That was great hustle. Tremendous hustle by two guys right there, and that's the reason why they got the football.
Parody came on the blitz off the left side and used his quickness to something we've noticed from the moment we saw him. And boy, he was relentless, got to Johnson, the quarterback for Bellfonte, knocked it out. And like you said, with the hustle of Spencer George, he's around the ball and able to pick it up and get the turnover, the first of the season for the Selinsgrove Seals.
Nice job, defense.
Back to the offense for the Seals, leading 10-0. They'll have a great field position at the 34-yard line, but a timeout's going to have to be taken here. See Holtzapfel coming in playing the running back position, but a lot of hands opened up here. People wondering what's going on.
I'm guessing here, Pat. Whenever there's an injury like that, happened to Tucker Teets, usually it affects whoever's behind them, right? And it happened in the kick game. They had to burn a timeout, and it just happened right there. So whoever the next back in probably wasn't on the same page as what's going on. And you hate to say it, but that's week one, and that's what happened. You can't practice that in a scrimmage or in a game,
right,
or in regular practice. So, yeah, these are growing pains. Still young guys out there, right?
Used two timeouts already here in the first quarter because of that very thing, personnel issues. Like you said, people move to different positions, and that's what happens in high school football too. If you got to move a guy that would be a wide receiver to play running back now, and then you got to find that other guy. But right now they have the personnel out there. You got Damaraki split far to the right with the lone touchdown reception is by Nick Rice. He lines up in the right slot position this time as Pastore will be in the shotgun formation. Holtzapfel behind him. 1:09 to go in the opening quarter, 10-0 lead for the Seals. Pastore drops back. Plenty of time. Looking deep over the middle. Nope, now he's going to go left. Looking for Gavin Bastian. Falls incomplete.
That's a good play.
Stretch the defense out some.
You betcha. That's what Pat just said there. So now this is the first time they took Mark threw the ball deep. It was a fade to Bastian. Now they can't play in the man coverage, or they got to be alert to play that. I hope they go back to their cover two look, which is what they're doing.
Pastore did a nice job to sell it. Looked like he was going to go over the middle, cocked it up, and throw it deep. Unable to make the connection. Turns. Holtzapfel goes the wrong way. Pastore's going to have to run. Getting a block from Bastian. Upended at the 30-yard line.
Now
as Bastian took a hit as he was trying to make a block, and number 5 who came in to make the play ended up running into Bastian, and Bastian is down on the turf here on the near side. And JT is going to check in on Bastian, and looks like he's already trying to climb to his feet here. 47 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Selinsgrove leads 10-0. The first score came on a Carter Young 29-yard field goal. That was a 7-11 to go in the opening quarter. That was a 10-play drive covering 55 yards. And then Selinsgrove would get a touchdown. This comes from senior Nick Rice, 22 yards out with 3:02 to go in the quarter. 6-play drive, extra point good. And that's where we stand. 10-0 for the Selinsgrove Seals as Bastian makes his way to the sideline, and he's being tended to by JT here on the near side. Damaraki splits far to the right. Caleb Hicks to the left. Shotgun formation again for Pastore. He's going to turn. Now he's going to take off a run. Got green grass in front of him. Tries to make a man miss at the 20, unable to, but he's able to pick up the first down for the Seals.
That was a nice job. Really nice job there. It was a quarterback draw. Bellfonte went out to cover the flank. There was nobody there.
And with 15 seconds on the clock, Seals won't run another play. We'll flip sides of the field as Selinsgrove leads this one 10-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Again, a touchdown, Nick Rice, field goal by Carter Young is the difference here. So let's flip sides of the field, get ready for the second quarter. This is Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107 and Eagle107.com.
With all the great vehicles out there to drive, Lyle's not always going to be in a Bronco. But when he does want a Bronco, he knows to go to BlazeAlexander.com. With over 20 locations across Pennsylvania and thousands of cars to choose from, BlazeAlexander.com is your one place to shop for both sales and service. So let Lyle help you fetch your next vehicle, only at BlazeAlexander.com.
Now that I'm buying my first home, the folks at Nori Bank have been incredibly helpful. Anytime I have questions, I've got Brenda. She's just a phone call away.
When it comes to my retirement planning, I've got Jarrett.
I'm ready to open a savings account for my grandson. And I've got Tim.
I've got Robin.
I've got Rose. For all of my banking needs, I've got Nori Bank.
The right people, the right solutions, the right bank. The Northumberland National Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Bellfonte High School. Pat O'Brien, Steve Briggs, Zach Showers, our stat guy. And welcome to SBC Sports Live YouTube channel as well. Get ready to move in the second quarter. And Steve, we do it every quarter. We look for big plays. We call it the Schmokendam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. The candidate that you would take out of that first quarter would be the Nick Rice touchdown as he made that big move. And you said it was all about the read. They threw it to him, made a man miss, take it in the end zone. That's the top candidate right now for the Schmokendam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. First down and 10 for the Seals. Pastore drops back, got time. Looking for Nick Rice again beyond the defense, unable to make the catch. Defended well out there. Johnson able to make sure Nick Rice doesn't come away with a catch, and it's going to fall incomplete. It'll be a second down and 10 for the Seals. Tough throw, tough catch.
Also
Trevor Johnson, the defender on that. Just when it looked like it maybe was going to drop into Rice as he was running towards the pylon, but unable to make the connection. Gavin Bastian back in the game. He's split to the right. Two wide receivers split to the left. Pastore in the shotgun. Behind him is Parody. Just joining us. Tucker Teets not in the game. Looked like he came away with a bit of an ankle injury, but this is going to go to Parody off the left side. Able to get away from one guy. Trying to get underneath another defender, still going, and then going to be swarmed over by red shirts after he picks up of about 7 on the run. It'll be a third down and short.
Yeah, I think the first thing Coach Farrell is going to say to Parody was get north and south. He was dancing there a little bit at the end. Probably could have got the first down. But new running back, right? That's probably Tucker Teets' position.
So now Guess Maria will check into the game. Number 27 for the Seals. Holtzapple also in the ball game. Bastian splits to the right. Parody comes here to the near side, trying to get a quick drink before he gets back out in the game. I formation. Parody fakes it to Guess Maria.
Oh, he's got it.
It's got a man. Got Holtzapple making the catch. Spins at the 8, falls.
Got it
as
first.
Pastore is able to find Holtzapple and take it inside the 10. And like you said, it'll be a first down pickup. Holtzapple getting out the flat, and Mark Pastore had to do everything to avoid the pressure and finds his man to pick up the first down.
He had pressure. He had 3 people in his face, Pat. That was a nice job by Pastore. He handled the blitz and he got the ball where it was a catchable situation. That was a really good job by Mark Pastore.
Now he's under center again. I formation. Gus Maria is the deep man in the eye. He's going to get the call. Trying to bounce to the outside and not going to be able to. He'll get to the 8-yard line. That's going to be it. A couple defenders come in and make the stop for the Bellfonte Red Raiders. And it's going to be a second down goal to go for the Selinsgrove Seals, trying to add to their 10-0 lead with 10:10 to go in the first half.
No gains, second down and goal from the 7-yard line.
Boy, I thought he got a yard there, but I guess he didn't.
They're going to come out, stay with Holtzapple as the fullback. Parody back into the game with 2 wide receivers split to the left. Pastore under center, takes the snap. Pitch is going to go to Parody. Miss snap there, or miss pitch. The ball's on the turf. It looks like a red shirt is going to jump on top of it. It'll be a turnover for the Seals. It'll go Red Raider way.
Here's that first real blip. Let's see how they handle this adversity.
You talked about that. You're going to have some of those.
Looks like Nate Way with the fumble recovery for the Red Raiders.
So the Red Raiders defensively come up with the stop off the pitch from Pastore to Parody. hit the turf, and the Red Raiders all over it. They'll have a first down at 10 from their own 14-yard line, trailing 10-0 to the Selinsgrove Seals.
Yeah, they really have to move on now. Forget about that one. They were inside the 10-yard line. Move on, baby. Play some defense, Seals.
First down and 10. Johnson, the quarterback for the Red Raiders, under center. I formation behind him. Blitz being shown. Goes to the deep man, straight between the tackles. Blows a defender up as he crosses the 15, takes it out to about the 17-yard line. So it'll be a second down. We'll call it about 7 for the Red Raiders, trailing the Seals 10-0.
Saunders carries.
Saunders is a big kid, Pat. He's at load.
Picks up 3 yards.
We don't have height and weights on this, but I would say he's over
Tackle made by Rumberger.
215, 220.
He came through with the bang there for sure. You heard the pads from all the way up here to pick up that short gain there for the Red Raiders. Red Raiders looking to the sidelines, and they're going to call a timeout here. Selinsgrove leads 10-0. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Seals athletic rundown with Murphy O'Brien. Kind of a limited schedule this week, but there were some final that she will run down for you. She'll do that every week here on Eagle 107 on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel, giving us the scores of all the other athletic programs going on. Seals, obviously, football team getting underway here, and a lot of the other programs will be getting started either tomorrow or this week, and look to get those updated scores and get them run down for you each and every week, part of our Seals athletic rundown. Also check in with some scores of other games going on around the valley as well. The Shikellamy Braves opening up the season against Central Columbia. Lewisburg will play tomorrow night. But you got other games of interest. Berwick, Southern Columbia. You got Milton playing South Williamsport as well. So some other games we'll check on at halftime, get some updated scores for you there. And also take a look at what we think the Seals might need to do as Steve will break down this first half and look towards the second half. Right now the Seals lead 10-0 with 9:07 to go in this opening half. It's a second down play here. We're calling it about second down and maybe a long 6. Yep. Short 7, however way you want to call it. Shotgun this time for Johnson. Under heavy pressure. He's going to be slammed to the turf.
Sack.
Max Maurer, Spencer George get in on the play, and it's going to be a big loss on the play. It'll put the ball all the way back to about the 12-yard line.
Boy, those two guys are really playing active defensive football. Max Maurer and Spencer George. You're hearing their names a lot, guys. That's good stuff.
The big play there. It'll take it down to third down and a long 12 for the Red Raiders. Next week we'll be at home. Juniata, the Indians, come to Selinsgrove, Harold L. Bullock Memorial Field. So we'll get our first home game for the Selinsgrove Seals here in 2022. Then we'll be back on the road as we travel to Thompson Street Stadium to take on the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Jersey Shore opening up tonight against Pottsville.
There's something going on here with either maybe a
the official in the back is trying to tell us something. I'm not sure.
And a couple of the Seals were pointing at him. I don't know. Maybe he moved. Oh, okay. Gotcha. They were pointing at the center, and the center said something back. It was a delay game. Zach just corrected me.
So they'll walk that off, and we got clock issues. We can't see the down and yardage, so half the clock's not working. Again, everyone maybe struggling a little bit. Opening game. Beautiful complex here, though. Turf field. Big B for Bellfonte in the middle there. Nice looking facility here for Bellfonte. Dropping back is Johnson. He's in the end zone. He's going to get out of the end zone. A lot of room ahead of him. Luke Smith makes the initial hit and finally finished off. That time, number 13 and on the stop. That's Gavison. But a big pickup by Trevor Johnson on the run. But it's going to bring up a punting situation.
He broke contain. There wasn't a contained person on the left side. That's the 3-5 right there, guys. That's when you're rushing 3 people, that's tough to contain a quarterback. So simply put, they just condensed him down and he got outside.
Unfortunately, Luke Smith and Gavison in on the play stopped Johnson from picking up a first down as he crossed the 15, got it out to the 19-yard line. But a punting situation here for the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Good snap here, gets it away. Line drive kick's going to carry Nick Rice back. It's going to hit the turf and roll to the 40. to the
Get away.
39-yard line, and that's where it's going to be spotted down by the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Selinsgrove will take over first down and 10 from their own 39-yard line. They'll go back on offense, leading 10-0 with 7:19 to go here in the opening half. So, Steve, kind of what you said we'd see here in the opening game. Going to see a little bit of confusion, a little bit, you know, when you go live and you substitutions. We talk about Tucker Teets. He's out, so a lot of mixed matching going on. But the good thing is Selinsgrove's leading 10-0. Nick Rice has a very impressive touchdown catch, and Carter Young kicked a 29-yard field goal.
They've done some very, very good things.
10-play drive to go along with that as well. So Selinsgrove takes over at their own 39-yard line. Parody hit in the backfield and just blown up. Number 54 comes in and blows things up. I don't have a 54 on my roster, as I didn't get a roster this week from Bellfonte. Tried to take one off Max Prep, but obviously not official roster. But Nate Lay, we're going to listen to the PA guy. Nate Lay on the stop, big blow up in the backfield that time by Bellfonte.
That was a blocking assignment mistake. There's no question. He came from the inside. Nobody touched him.
Now we're going to have a penalty on the left side this time. Looks like Max Maurer jumped too soon, so we're going to have back-to-back negative plays for the Selinsgrove Seals. So they're going to see themselves march back all the way inside of their own 31-yard line is where they're going to spot it down. So Selinsgrove will have a second down in here, second down and long. The line to get is the 49-yard line in Selinsgrove territory for the first down.
A little bit of sloppy play right now. They got to get through this.
We haven't seen Gavin Bastian involved in explosive play. We expect that here in 2022. Pastore looking that way. Trying to get to Bastian. He's wide open. Makes the catch in Bellfonte territory. Right at the 35-yard line. Inside the 35 of Bellfonte. Down to the 33-yard line.
Pat the coach, O'Brien. Guys, he's calling that before it even happens.
I'm just trying to ride off your coattails. Your Nick Rice touchdown.
Yes.
I'm just trying to do my part. What a beautiful throw. Bastian makes the catch. He's a force from that receiver standpoint. He was wide open, and Pastore finds him for a big play into Bellfonte territory. First down and 10 for the Seals.
Here they come.
Again, a quick throw to Bastian. Makes the catch, shakes a defender at the 20, 15, and it's going to be blown out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Nope, they'll mark him out. He went out of bounds at the 14-yard line, but it's another big play connection between Pastore and Gavin Bastian.
Did you see the explosiveness out of the second step? This kid's going to be something. Mark it.
Just don't need the extracurricular stuff.
That's right.
Compose, because it's a great play. Nice play, as you said. Speed once he made the catch. Shotgun for Pastore. Makes the catch. Looking left. Now he's going to take off and run. Got to try to make a man miss. Unable to. There's going to be a flag on the play as well as Pastore takes it inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. But there is a flag on the play, and officials have to talk this one over.
I don't know if it might be a face mask again. Let's see how they... Wow.
Wesley Badger with the tackle for the Raiders.
What did they call?
This official's going to say
Wow.
10-yard penalty after the holding call against the Selinsgrove Seals. So that one will go back here for the Selinsgrove Seals, always outside the 20-yard line. Mark it about the 23-yard line. The line to get for a first down is inside the 5, about the 4-yard line for the Seals. It is first down. That's the bright side of it. Holtz-Apple will split, go to the left. Now we got a timeout again here as officials will do some more chit-chatting.
Yeah. You know, I was just saying to myself, if that's a spot foul, that ball was up near the 12-yard line. The ball should be right around the 20. Let's see what they did.
They're going to talk about it here. Again, next week we'll be at home. Juniata Indians come. 6 o'clock, we'll get all things kicked off. 6:30, we'll talk to Coach Derek Hicks. 7 o'clock, we'll kick things off. And also our video sports, SBC Sports Live YouTube channel will join us at kickoff. That's next week at home against the Juniata Indians. Pastore in a shotgun, drops back. Getting some pressure, gets rid of it. Got Nick Rice unable to make the connection, a little high. Trying to throw it between a window there. Trevor Johnson on the coverage there, falls incomplete. It's going to be a second down and long.
Just missed him.
Johnson on the coverage,
That was a
along with Tyler Wright.
You see what Mark's doing, Pat, which was so different from the beginning part of last year. He's got
Second down.
red shirts going by him fast. His eyes are staying downfield.
Yeah.
He never
Yeah.
did that early last year.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Keep
He's
your eyes
doing a
down
nice
the field.
job.
Keep your eyes down the field. We'll have to do it here on the second down and long. Lots of time. Looks over the middle.
Oh,
Got a man on the slant. Nope. There's going to
No,
be a
they're gonna
flag
flag
thrown
it.
here.
that should
And
be
Gavin
a first down.
Bastian's got to relax. He's got to relax. He gets a little extra in him. You don't want any of that stuff. He's an emotional player. We know that, but he's got to relax. Penalty on the play. It's going to go against the Bellfonte Red Raiders. And Selinsgrove will benefit from the penalty there as he went on the slant. Pastore tried to hit him on the slant.
That should be a first down. Let's see how they.
Well, they're going to chit-chat here. Penn State and the Nittany Lions is on News Radio 1070 WK. Streaming online at WKOK.com.
For 20, 15 yards from the previous spot. Second down.
And also on the SBC app with Alexa. Thursday night, the Nittany Lions open the season at Purdue. Tailgate show at 6:30. Kickoff at 8. Visit WKOK.com for the schedule and to find out how to enable your WKOK Alexa skill. So second down play here following the penalty. We're going to have a timeout taken by Bellfonte this time.
So they burned 2. Seals have burned 2.
I don't see it a lot. If you do, it's usually in the opening game getting things worked out here. Selinsgrove threatening again here. They lead 10-0 with 5:43 to go. The scoring, as we said, came on a Carter Young 29-yard field goal. An impressive 10-yard drive by the Selinsgrove Seals set that up. That came with 7:11 to go in the first quarter. And then the Selinsgrove will come back and get the touchdown. Nick Rice gets his first touchdown of his career. First of the season for him and Pastore as well. And that's Pastore's 12th touchdown pass of his career. That came with 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Selinsgrove got the extra point. They lead 10-0 here. But again, Selinsgrove is threatening once again deep in Bellfonte territory. After the penalty, they'll have it second down and about 6 to go outside the 10-yard line in Bellfonte territory.
Bellfonte 11-yard line. Second down there for the Seals.
This is a very big set of downs right here. Very big because they want to come out with a touchdown to get some room here.
Bastian will split to the right. Parody in the backfield along with Pastore, who's in the shotgun formation. Turn, give it to Parody, going off the right side. He's at the 9-yard line. He'll fall to the 8-yard line. So he'll get a couple in the carry there to take it inside the 10-yard line. And it'll set up a third down and 4 for the Selinsgrove Seals. Pastore gets the call from the sidelines, works back to the huddle, gives his instruction to his offensive lineman, and gets up to the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the Bellfonte 8-yard line.
Center for the Selinsgrove Seals, Caden Smith leans over top of the ball. Shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield, Holtz, Apple, and Parody in the backfield. Lots of pressure this time on Pastore. It's going to be grabbed, gets rid of it, but it's going to be thrown away from his intended receiver as he was under heavy pressure. And it's going to be fourth down, and it looks like Carter Young will jog out and try to get his second field goal of the night.
Get the points. It's a good move by Coach Hicks right here.
Seals go deep into Bellfonte territory for the second possession in the row. The last one ended with a fumble. This looks like it'll end with a field goal as they're going to spot the ball, their tee down right at the 15-yard line as Carter Young will attempt a 25-yard field goal to try to push the Selinsgrove lead to 13-0. Nick Rice will do the holding. Waiting for the snap here. High snap, Nick Rice puts it down, kick up, plenty of distance
Good
up,
stuff.
and it is good. So the Selinsgrove Seals take advantage of
Good
a big
try.
penalty, put the ball deep in Bellfonte territory. It increases their lead to 13-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
13, Bellfonte Seals.
Pat, the Seals offensive line's got to, I see they're all getting together with Coach right now and looking at what's happening. 54 is coming through basically unblocked. And he's playing an A gap, so that's got to be a center or a guard, obviously. And they're not even getting a hand on him, a cloth on him. And Mark Pastore, a quarterback, can't even get he basically is getting the snap and there's a guy in his face. So very close to getting intentional grounding on that one that he threw away right there, but he couldn't do anything else. The kid was right in his face.
It's kind of some awkward falls from Pastore after those hits and tackles. You just don't want to see that to open up the season, especially when you already know you're not going to be with Tucker Teets here tonight, as he is. He had one carry, an impressive carry, but then he turned an ankle here on the sideline, and they took the tape off of his ankle there. It looked like he was going to try to give it a go, but hopefully it's just something that he boogered up. He can take care of during the week and get ready for week 2, a home game against the Juniata Indians. But with that in mind, Selinsgrove has increased their lead to 13-0. Following an 8-play, 53-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Carter Young gets his second field goal of the night. This one from 25 yards out. Selinsgrove leads 13-0 with 5 minutes to go here in the first half. That's the Selinsgrove Forward drive summary. Carter Young will kick this one away. He's been impressive in the kickoff chores. This one's going to go a bit shorter. Be taken by the return man at the 12. Off the right side. Upended as he gets the 25-yard line. That Gavison on the stop right at as he falls forward to the 26-yard line. Good coverage that time by the Selinsgrove kickoff team.
Very good job, man.
With the tackle for the Seals.
So we talked about explosive plays a year ago in their scoring. Tonight, Selinsgrove already had a 10-play drive and an 8-play drive to start the season. Both of those ended with field goals. Selinsgrove leads 13-0 as the Red Raiders go back on offense. They'll have it first down and 10 from their own 27-yard line. I formation. Johnson turns, gives it to the deep man. Hit the line of scrimmage, and they're going to be blown back. Maybe a yard pickup, and that's going to be it. It's going to be a second down and long for the Red Raiders.
A lot of white shirts there, Pat. A lot of white shirts. They're getting Selinsgrove's getting to the football. That's good stuff. I think the only big play was the one pass play that I keep wanting to say Hollidaysburg. I apologize. Bellfonte had. And they haven't been able to run. We'll look at stats here at halftime. But
they had that big play, and it was followed by a face mask as well. Took the ball to midfield, and that's the closest they've gotten to getting into Selinsgrove territory. Shotgun formation for Bellfonte. Blitz being shown. Here comes Althout. Nope, he's going to step out of it. Throw's going to be made, and it's that same type pattern. This one falls incomplete. Defended again by Nick Rice. Gavin Bastian falls incomplete. It'll bring up a third down and long for Bellfonte.
It's a quick slant. It's basically the three-step that Selinsgrove does. And that time it hit the kid right in the numbers. He dropped it. But that was open. That's just like, as you said, the last big pass play that Bellfonte had.
They went back to it, but unable to make the connection. So it brings up a third and long. Looking at about a third down and 8 to go for the Bellfonte Red Raiders, trying to keep this drive alive. Trail the Seals 13-0 with 4:04 to go in the opening half. Man goes in motion. Dropping back is Johnson. Getting up some pressure. Going to take off and try to run. Rumberger trying to chase him down. A man gets beyond the defense. Going to be overthrown as Rumberger putting the pressure on Johnson. Johnson hung in there as long as he could, Steve. Tried to find the man. He got beyond the defense, but unable to do it.
Again, it's the same thing that happened when he broke contain on the last running play that the quarterback made. He threw it on this one. But again, Selinsgrove has a 3-man down front. They're rushing 3 people. They got to get an extra linebacker or maybe a press contain inside linebacker when that kid leaves, because he's going to break contain the rest of the night. If we only have 3 people, he's going to run untouched.
Fortunately that time, unable to make the connection, brings up a fourth down in a punting situation. Gets the kick away. It's going to be a short kick.
Get away.
White shirt's got to get away. Goes out of bounds. Selinsgrove's going to have great field position in Bellfonte territory. See if they mark it about the 47-yard line maybe to get this possession going. Even better, it's going to go all the way inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. And that's where Selinsgrove's going to take over first down and 10. 3:49 to go here in the opening half. Selinsgrove leading 13-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
Great time to get a nice drive, eat the rest of the clock up, and punch in a touchdown right here. Short field, stay focused.
You're calling for it, so let's make it happen. Gavin Bastian splits far to the right, man-to-man coverage there. Pastore gets the snap, turns, going to give it to Parody off the left side, gets a block on the edge, but the flag is thrown. So looks like it'll bring back what would have been a first down run by Garrett Parody, but if the penalty goes against the Seals, it's going to walk it back.
It looks like the point. Guys got to keep their hands in. That's might be 63 again. I don't know. He's the point man on the left side. Holding. Yep.
Galdi up 63. Pastore handed it off to Parody. Got to the edge. There's going to be a big pickup there, but again, with the holding call, it's going to bring it back. Put it back in Selinsgrove territory at the 46-yard line. So it's going to be a first down here. The line to get for the Seals is all the way in the Bellfonte territory at the 34-yard line. Damaraki splits far to the right. 2 wide receivers split to the left. Pastore in the shotgun takes a snap. Going to go with the same play. To the edge is Parody. Going to be hit, taken. Going to get to about midfield that time as he's able to spin away from one would-be tackler and pick up some positive yards to midfield. It's still going to be a second down and very long for the Seals.
I'm looking forward to seeing the film to see if these guys are actually holding or it's just their hands at the outside of the framework of the defensive end. Because I just watched him and he kept it. It's what he's doing all night. It's a technique thing, but they seem to be calling it on him.
Following that run, it puts the ball at midfield for the Seals. Bunch formation to the left. 1 wide receiver to the right. Pastore's looking left. Now he's going to run straight up the middle in Bellfonte territory, trying to run away from the defender and going to be knocked out of bounds short of the 45-yard line as Nick Rice is on the turf. And hopefully it looks like he's grabbing his calf. Maybe he's cramped on the far side there, but we're not going to speculate as JT makes his way across the field to check up on Nick Rice. Nick Rice has the lone touchdown on the night for the Selinsgrove Seals. It came from 22 yards out with 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Right now, Selinsgrove leading 13-0 with 2:28 to go here in the first half.
Boy, some injury bug too, huh? Seals have had guys on the turf tonight.
Selinsgrove, after tonight, we mentioned it, they'll have a home game against the Juniata Indians, and then they'll be back on the road where they'll take on the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. And then they'll have back-to-back home games. They'll have Shamokin at home, Shikellamy at home, before traveling to take on the Wildcats of Mifflinburg. They'll return home, take on Central Mountain. Good game a year ago between the Seals and Central Mountain. Selinsgrove won that game by 10, 33-23. But then Selinsgrove will travel back-to-back games, Hollidaysburg and Montoursville, before they wrap up the regular season home game against the Snyder County rival, the Midwest Mustangs. Nick Rice looks fine. He's over here at the sideline.
It looks like a cramp.
Yep.
He ran off.
Try to get the fluids up. So it's still a third down and long for the Seals. 2 wide receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Pastore low snap, goes back, gets the pressure, gets rid of it. They're looking for Bastion. There's a flag on the play thrown right around the offensive lineman as well. Have to see, again, if it's going to be another holding call that goes against the Selinsgrove Seals.
Boy, holding.
And that's what it's going to be. It is going to be a holding call. I know early on last year that was a problem the Selinsgrove ran into when it came to penalties. You know, last year they started out the season, had 6 penalties against Pottsville, 8 against Jersey Shore, and then they dropped to just 4 against Shamokin, but went back up to 8 against Berwick. So penalties were a problem a year ago. 6 against Muhlenberg, 7 against Shikellamy. So numbers were always a little high. 6 against Central Mountain. So right now, and then they had 12 against Central Columbia, but you can't have those kind of penalties for the Selinsgrove Seals, and they declined it, so it forces a punting. There's a muff. The ball's on the turf. White shirt slides into it. Did he get recovery? And he did.
Great coverage. Who is that?
Trying to get the number down. Who ended up with the return?
4 or 5.
So see who ends up makes the recovery for the Selinsgrove Seals on the muff punt. And it gives Selinsgrove great field position all the way down to the 12-yard line as they look to try to punch in here late in the first half already leading 13-0. This is familiar territory for the Selinsgrove Seals as they've come away with 2 field goals when they've gotten this close. They have 1 turnover, but Selinsgrove's looking to get the score here for following the muff punt by the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Under center is Pastore. Turn, give it to Parody. Nothing there. Blown up in the middle there.
A lot of people in there. There's a lot of people. We're in a straight 21 personnel, which is tight end, flanker, 2 backs in the backfield. What Bellfonte's doing is they're just hunkering everybody down the middle. We're trying to run in there. They just brought looks like a 300-pound kid in there.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9.
Surprised they were able to give them 1.
We've gone away from what we did.
The wide stuff where you hit the guy.
It might
Nick
be
Rice.
a personnel thing, too. I don't know how many guys are healthy.
Some confusion.
Speculating here, but still staying the same thing. Look at all the red jerseys inside.
And you got Bastion here split 1-on-1 on the right side.
8-man front.
But they're going to go to Parody. Bounces off a tackle, trying to drag a defender, but not going to get much there. Short of the 10-yard line for Parody on that carry. Again, you talk about all the red shirts in the middle of that play there, stopping Parody at the 10-yard line.
You understand what we're seeing here, folks? There's too many people, too many bodies inside. It's just can't block them all.
And the lone touchdown came on a quick connection between Nick Rice and Pastore. Nick Rice still here on the sidelines trying to get fluid after a cramping of his ankle. But right now already a 3rd down play here for the Seals at the 10-yard line. Pastore drops back, rolling to his right, gets rid of it. Trying to lunge out and make the catch is Damaraki, unable to make the catch at the 5-yard line, and it's going to fall incomplete. And Carter Young will jog out to try to get his 3rd field goal of the night for the Seals.
This is first game stuff, Pat. That's what this is. I think they were doing that in pregame. It's throw and catch.
And here you have personnel. Nick Rice is usually the holder. He's here on the sideline, so it's going to be Gavison who's going to be the holder here, so keep an eye on
they're
that.
They're missing someone, too. They're missing a wing.
Because I think Gavison moved up. Got
Clock's
5, 4,
running
they got
down.
no timeouts left. Got set. Gavison puts it down to kick it up. Plenty of distance. Up, and it is good. 3 for 3 for Carter Young on the night as Selinsgrove gets another field goal. They push their lead out to 16-0 with 32 seconds to go here in the opening half.
Young saving the day, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Good job. Nice job by the holder, too.
Good snap, got down, good connection, and it up and through. Plenty of distance. Carter Young, no problem that way. As you see it sail through, it looks like he could be good from 40-plus if you needed it, but they haven't had to have that. They've been able to get it close, and he's been able to punch through what would be very short field goals, but it's still got to happen, and he's been able to do that. Like you said, he's saving the Seals right now, pushing their lead out to 16-0 on his 3 field goals here in the first half.
The interesting thing you just mentioned, Pat, with the injuries, there's a lot of new numbers out there. I'm looking down the roster just to make comments on who's who, and it just happened again on the PAT. The wing ran out late. Was he a sub for somebody that's hurt? There's a lot of guys down here. I don't like to say the word hurt. Injured.
Right.
Is what it is. But
they're currently not playing.
That's what they have to work on at halftime.
Yeah, I wonder if Gavison went from the wingman to be the holder, and then they turned and now the guy to run out.
Exactly.
So Althout ran out to be the wing guy. So
it's all because 1 or 2 guys that are down, and again, that's first game stuff, folks. They got to straighten that out. Second half.
Young will kick this one away. It's going to be a deeper kick this time inside the 5, or taking it right around the 5. Return man at the 10, 20.
Nice.
He's going to be blown up as he crosses the 23-yard line. That's Gavison on the stop again, and also number 2, Corey Rumberger in on the stop. You got your leading tackler from a year ago blowing things up on the special teams. So the Red Raiders will have it deep in their own territory. Well, I mean, it's decent field position crossing the 20-yard line, but there's only 25 seconds to go. Be curious how they handle things here. Down 16-0.
Keep everything in front. Everything in front of you. Clock runs down. See, now here's another new number running on, number 22.
Yeah, it's Holtzapfel will take the field there. Yep. Caleb Hicks corner here on the right side. And Gavison will play the corner on the left where Nick Rice has been playing. High formation turn, gives it to the deep man. Squeezes between the tackles, got some room. Biggest run of the night for the Red Raiders. Takes it beyond the 35, all the way out to the 38-yard line on the run.
It's no huddle. It's going to be hurry up. Oh, no,
Clock.
they aren't. They're going to huddle up.
And the clock stops with the adjusting the chains, but
should be winding the clock.
they're telling them, try to get up there. Now they will run.
They're not running the clock.
Now it's at 18 and running here after the big run that time. And now they're going to throw the ball into the ground. Didn't they have, well, I guess they're trying to save one time out there.
Spike the ball to stop the clock with 12 seconds.
Coming up halftime, scoring rundown. We'll get stats from our stat man, Zach Showers. Also get the Seals athletic rundown by Murphy O'Brien. Get Steve Briggs' analysis of that first half as Seals look to the second half. Big story here. Tucker Teets had one run in the game. He has not played since. He is up, walking around, talking to Coach Derek Hicks at the moment. So we'll see if he's able to shake it off and be able to ready to go week 2. Johnson drops back. Look at the slant. It's got a man. Catch at the 48. It's going to be tackle as he gets into Seals territory at the 48-yard line. Tackled that time by Caleb Hicks and Althout. But the clock will stop on the timeout at the Selinsgrove 48-yard line. Just 4 seconds to go in this first half with Selinsgrove leading 16-0.
That should be their last timeout for the half, obviously. 4 seconds left. Again, keep everything in front of you. It means nothing. First downs mean nothing. Keep everybody in front of you.
I'd like to announce the 50-50 winner if you'd like to get your tickets ready.
Steve, get your ticket ready. I don't think we're going to win.
The winning ticket is worth $323.50.
Jeez. Steve?
$323.
The winning number is 320753. That's 320.
Following a timeout, there'll be a first down and 10, but like you said, Steve, that really doesn't matter at this point. Just 4 seconds to go. Remember, when Johnson rolled out that one time and the receiver released, it was open. They just weren't able to make that connection, but I'm sure they're not going to allow that to happen. We're going to have some deep safeties here with just 4 seconds to go here in the first half.
I wouldn't even rush anybody. Just keep him on the line of scrimmage so he doesn't run. Everybody else plays deeper and deepest man. It looks like that's what they're doing.
Gavson will drop back along with Hicks, Domaraki, and Bastion. Dropping back is Johnson. Spencer George is chasing him. He's going to run. It's going to be almost intercepted by Bastion, but with that incompletion, that'll end the first half. At first half, the Selinsgrove looks at the scoreboard and see themselves leading 16-0, mostly on 3 field goals by Carter Young for the Selinsgrove Seals. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back. A halftime show here for you from Bellfonte High School, Rogers Stadium, as Selinsgrove again leading 16-0 here at halftime. This is Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107 and Eagle107.com and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
Buy the best pre-owned vehicle from the area's #1 certified pre-owned Ford dealer, Selinsgrove Ford. Selinsgrove Ford at the Bridge in Selinsgrove and at SelinsgroveFord.com.
Mark and Troy here from Zimmerman Motors. Make This a Summer event is going on now, and we're celebrating with special pricing for everyone.
We have our best new vehicle inventory of the year with more new arriving weekly, and they have been moving fast.
Make This a Summer event is all about the freedom to travel anywhere you want and the most versatile brands in the world.
We have the vehicle for any family adventure.
So come in and see why people have been coming from all over the region to Zimmerman's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Sunbury and experience what we call the Zimmerman difference. Call 570-988-JEEP or visit us online at ZimmermanJeep.com.
Platinum Central PA is open its 6th location in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come see us in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Selinsgrove, and now Hershey, PA. Take a test drive and be automatically registered to win a brand new 2022 Mitsubishi Mirage or visit creditpa.com today and apply for credit. Come on, Central Pennsylvania, you already know. Platinum, baby. We get you.
will help you through the workday. Finish off the 107-minute superset, starting each hour with our 7-song superset. It's all on your favorite classic rock through the workday on Eagle 107. Welcome to halftime. Selinsgrove leading the opener here of the 2022 season, leading the Bellfonte Red Raiders 16-0 here at halftime. And this is how the scoring went in that first half. Selinsgrove got on the board first with 7:11 to go in that opening quarter. A 29-yard field goal by Carter Young, and Selinsgrove led following that 10-play drive covering 55 yards. Took 4 minutes and 46 seconds. And again, the field goal came from 29 yards out. Then Selinsgrove would get the lone touchdown in that first half. That came in the first quarter, a 22-yard touchdown reception by senior Nick Rice. It was Nick Rice's first career touchdown. Mark Pastore gets his first of the season, his 12th of his career. That came with 3:02 to go in the first quarter, completing a 6-play drive covering 52 yards. Took 2 minutes and 27 seconds. The extra point by Carter Young was good, and Selinsgrove led at that point 10-0. We moved into the second quarter, and it would be back-to-back field goals by Carter Young. The first one came from 25 yards out. That's with 5 minutes to go in the first half. That completed a 8-play drive covering 53 yards. Took 2 minutes and 19 seconds for the Selinsgrove Seals. Again, leading 13-0 with 5 minutes to go at the end, or 5 minutes to go in that first half. But Selinsgrove would get another field goal by Carter Young. This one came from 27 yards out. That's with 32 seconds to go in that first half, completing a 10-play, 2-yard drive. Took 1 minute and 20 seconds. The field goal was good. It was 16-0 lead for the Selinsgrove Seals, and that's where we stand. 16-0 lead for the Selinsgrove Seals at halftime over the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Some good things, obviously, we saw here tonight so far in that first half. Some things that they got to clean up, and you talk about it, and you know from experience. You're starting the season. It went touch a little bit more on. You can do all the preparation. You go through the scrimmage, controlled scrimmage as it was last week. The quarterback's not pressured in that. He can't be hit. That takes an element of it as well. But all of a sudden it's live, and it changes things up a little bit, and we definitely saw the impact of that here tonight.
Oh, there's no question. And I think you just mentioned it there. How many times in the red zone and coming up with 3 points, Young's a heck of a kicker. But those are mistakes, Pat. This game should be, 26 or 30-0 at this point. And I say should because they're in the red zone. When you have first down on the 8-yard line, and in that one they didn't score because they fumbled. But here's what's happened. And you can't fault anybody but the process and where they are in the year. Let me explain. They've had 2, 3, and in some cases the 4th injury, be whatever it is. Guys coming off the field. If a guy comes off the field, somebody's got to go on. And they burned 2 timeouts, the Seals, because they didn't have enough people on. That was because Tucker Teets was down his spot there, and then we just saw it on a holder with Rice on the last field goal. Well, the holder went from the right wing, so consequently there was nobody on the right wing. Fortunately, somebody ran on in time to be set, and they kicked the field goal. It's organization based on backups because the guys that are injured. And that's what's hurting Selinsgrove. It really is. You're seeing a lot of guys run on, playing a lot of guys that probably they didn't expect to play because of injuries, whatever. Defensively, the only thing that Bellfonte is really hurting them with, and I say hurting, it's a shutout. They really haven't crossed the 50. But in a passing situation, Seals are standing back. They're not using their blitz package that much. Consequently, they're rushing 3 people. When you rush 3 people, you got 5 guys blocking you and sometimes a back as well. Very easy to break contain, and that's what's happened here. I heard the coaches to my right saying that we got to get more people in the face of the quarterback, and they're exactly right. What's happening is he breaks contain, he either runs or that one play that you mentioned at the end. The quarterback for Bellfonte broke contain. Seals came up, and they let the kid behind him, and fortunately he overthrew it. Or that was a touchdown.
Yep.
So those are the things that happen in week 1. I'm sure the coaches are going over it right now as we speak. The highlight of the game outside of that one play, I think, is our kicker. He's done a fabulous job kicking off and 3 field goals.
That's a junior kicker. Carter Young has been successful, and we'll give credit to everybody involved in that, the snapper, the holder, the kicker. And like you said, we've already had to go with the backup holder when Nick Rice came out with that cramp, and Gavison came in and held the ball for the kick, but Carter Young has put it through. Like you said, the weapon to have a kicker put the ball inside the 5 and sometimes at the goal line is a tremendous threat, a tremendous weapon to have from special teams. It lessens field position, also lessens the amount of exerted energy to make plays, and also takes an offensive play away from your opponents if you're kicking it out of the end zone or kicking it down to the goal line.
Yep.
So Selinsgrove has seen that from the special teams in the years past, and also seeing it here tonight. Again, Carter Young, 3 field goals on the night. He had 2 of 3 a year ago, and he's already 3 for 3 here on the night. Let's take a look at some of the other scores going on around the valley. It's got Mount Carmel leading North Schuylkill 13-0. South Williamsport and Milton tied 0-0 last check. Muncie leading Warrior Run 7-0. Hughesville leading Montgomery 7-0. That's at half. Danville all over Bloomsburg 37-0. Jersey Shore all over Pottsville 27-0. Mifflinburg leading Midwest. Selinsgrove will play Midwest and Mifflinburg later in the season, but Mifflinburg leading 7-0. No score between Mifflin County and Central Mountain. Montoursville trailing Wellsboro 7-0. Williamsport up on State College 28-0. Loyalsock locked up in a good one with Berks Catholic 21-14. And also a 0-0 game between Lime Mountain and Penns Valley. Again, Lewisburg plays tomorrow as they'll take on the Shamokin Indians. So there's all games getting caught up. Also, updated score on the Central Columbia Shikellamy game, 7-0. They're under a lightning delay with 11 minutes remaining in that lightning delay, but Central Columbia leading Shikellamy 7-0. Hey, when we come back, we're going to check in with Murphy O'Brien as she gives our Seals athletic rundown. Also, just handed the stats from the first half from our stat guy, Zach Showers. All that and more as we continue here from Bellfonte. Selinsgrove leading 16-0 over the Red Raiders. This is Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, Eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
Platinum Central PA is open its 6th location in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come see us in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Selinsgrove, and now Hershey, PA. Take a test drive and be automatically registered to win a brand new 2022 Mitsubishi Mirage, or visit creditpa.com today and apply for credit. Come on, Central Pennsylvania, you already know. Platinum, baby, we get you.
The Sunbury Motor Company.
Austin Martin, Kia Elite Sales Consultant, Maranatha Christian School.
Amber Wren, Certified Hyundai and Lincoln Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Ian Chakosky, Certified.
Buy the best pre-owned vehicle from the area's #1 certified pre-owned Ford dealer, Selinsgrove Ford. Selinsgrove Ford at the Bridge in Selinsgrove and at selinsgroveford.com.
Platinum Central PA is open its 6th location in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come see us in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Selinsgrove, and now Hershey, PA. Take a test drive and be automatically registered to win a brand new 2022 Mitsubishi Mirage, or visit creditpa.com today.
Briggs and our stat man, Zach Showers. Also, our media crew here as well, bringing you all the video footage here on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel. We're at halftime. Selinsgrove leading 16-0. Both teams in the locker room looking to make their adjustments before coming back out for the second half. Again, Selinsgrove leading 16-0. Each week, we like to take a look at all the sports action that's happened in the previous week. And this week, it's a light schedule. But this week, we're going to go to Murphy O'Brien as she brings our Seals athletic rundown. Again, that's with Murphy O'Brien. That's this limited rundown.
That was a quick one.
Platinum Central PA is open in 6 locations in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come see us in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Selinsgrove, and now Hershey, PA. Take a test drive and be automatically registered to win a brand new 2022 Mitsubishi Mirage, or visit creditpa.com today and apply for credit. Come on, Central Pennsylvania, you already know. Platinum, baby, we get you done.
The Sunbury Motor Company.
Austin Martin, Kia Elite Sales Consultant, Maranatha Christian School.
Amber Wren, certified Hyundai and Lincoln sales consultant, Selinsgrove area high school.
Ian Chikuski, certified Ford sales professional, Mount Carmel and Shamokin area.
Christopher Stengline, Ford certified sales consultant, Selinsgrove area high school.
Tom Mertz, 4th generation owner, Sunbury Motor Company, Shikellamy High School.
A tradition of trust since 1915.
With all the great vehicles out there to drive, Lyle's not always going to be in a Bronco. But when he does want a Bronco, he knows to go to blazealexander.com. With over 20 locations across Pennsylvania and thousands of cars to choose from, blazealexander.com is your one place to shop for both sales and service. So let Lyle help you fetch your next vehicle, only at blazealexander.com.
Leading 16-0 at halftime. And before we go on with the stats, want to recognize the Selinsgrove Marching Band entertaining the crowd here at Bellfonte. They do a tremendous job. And once again, all the people involved in that do a great job for the Selinsgrove Marching Band, entertaining a nice crowd on a beautiful night here at Bellfonte High School. Selinsgrove leading 16-0. Selinsgrove, when you look at the numbers, 11 first downs in the first half. And again, what a difference so far we've seen with explosive plays a year ago. But Selinsgrove already 10-play drive and adding also an 8-play drive, 11 first downs in that first half. Rushing department, 93 yards rushing, 113 through the air, a total of 206 yards in that first half. 4 penalties for 32 yards. Got to clean that up. And they do have that one fumble when they were deep in Bellfonte territory. But again, Young has kicked 3 field goals here tonight to push the Seals lead out to 16-0. What has the defense done? Only 3 first downs for Bellfonte, 21 yards rushing, 40 through the air for only 61 yards in that first half for Bellfonte. 3 penalties for 27 yards for the Red Raiders, and they've also had 2 fumbles. Selinsgrove taking advantage of that to put the field goals points on the board. But again, 11 first downs for the Selinsgrove Seals in that first half, something that's a little different than we saw a year ago with this offense.
Absolutely. And again, it's early. A lot of young guys playing. Stats kind of show the game. The thing that you don't see, as we mentioned before, the 3 field goals are really the offense bogging down when they get inside the red zone, and that's something that they got to clean up. And it's something also. It might be some of the calls you saw. We got a little bit conservative. They're late trying to run the ball inside to, 8-man, 9-man box, and it's really tough to do that, especially now when the field shrinks. But all in all, good. They're in a good situation. Bellfonte will have the football this half coming out in the third quarter, but as you just mentioned, as stats show it, the defense have been playing strong.
And you talk about deferring usually if you get that opportunity for this very reason, because you're hoping you kick it off to Bellfonte, the defense comes up, be very good, and you get great field position to get the first touch of the second half. Correct. And that's obviously what Selinsgrove will look to do here, but they will have to kick it away to Bellfonte to start this third quarter. Look at individual numbers. Johnson, quarterback for the Red Raiders, just 2 of 7, 40 yards. Saunders, running back, 3 carries, 19 yards, and Funk, 1 carry for 2 yards. The lone receptions, Rice has 1 catch for 26 yards, and Williams has a catch for 4 yards. For the Selinsgrove Seals, Pastore 8 for 13, 113 yards and a touchdown. In the receiving department, Bastian 3 catches, 59 yards. Rice 3 catches, 44 yards. Holtzapfel and Damaraki have a catch apiece. In the rushing department, Parody filling in for Tucker Teets, 10 carries, 45 yards. Pastore, 8 carries, 41 yards, and we said Tucker Teets has 1 carry. It was a good one for 14 yards before having to come out of the game. But when you look at a high school level, if you can say your quarterback 8 for 113 yards and a touchdown in the first half, pretty good numbers. Pretty good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely like to see him avoid some of those hits he's taken, and that's give me a chance to talk to you. You've already mentioned about it, what's happening coming right up the middle and the adjustments of the offensive line they need to do.
Yeah. Can't see from our standpoint here until you look at it at film, but they know inside. It's probably someone didn't block down, or maybe the center is snapping and stepping play side, and he should be stepping backside. Those are first game stuff. That's what that is, and there's no way a kid from Bellfonte he's probably a good football player, don't get me wrong, but he's unblocked. Pat, you and I could do that without pads on. So point being is a lot of things to correct for the Seals, and they're sitting with a 16-point lead.
Let's take one more break, come back, get ready for the third quarter. We're at halftime. Selinsgrove leading 16-0 over the Red Raiders. Come back, and Selinsgrove will be kicking off to the Red Raiders to start the third quarter. This is Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107 and Eagle107.com.
Now that I'm buying my first home, the folks at Nori Bank have been incredibly helpful. Anytime I have questions, I've got Brenda. She's just a phone call away.
When it comes to my retirement planning, I've got Jarrett.
I'm ready to open a savings account for my grandson. And I've got Tim.
I've got Robin.
I've got Rose. For all of my banking needs, I've got Nori Bank.
The right people, the right solutions, the right bank. The Northumberland National Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Also in the 70s, Rick Shuck followed with a tremendous career from 1976 to 1978. Shuck racked up 376 tackles, good for third all-time, including an incredible 156 tackles in his senior season in 1978. This rich history of linebacker position would continue throughout the 80s, 90s, and 2000, and all the way up to the 20 and 21 season when Brandon Heil and also Aaron Rothmull, Tristan Carlson, along with returning senior linebacker Corey Rumberger. Corey Rumberger had 176 career tackles a year ago, 59 more, and he'll move into the top 20 all time. So each week we'll spotlight Seals linebackers, guys like Nate Moore, Josh Hostetler, Matt Winrick, Jack Gogler, and so many more. Again, Selinsgrove's rich history as Linebacker Grove will do it each week on Selinsgrove's games here. This kickoff goes to the Red Raiders. Got some room, bounce to the outside, able to take it beyond the 25 and then swallowed up at the 28-yard line, and that's where the Red Raiders will take over first down at 10. So a good return by the Red Raiders to start the second half.
And again, another good kick by Young down to about the 6-yard line. Again, that's a weapon. He's got player of the game right now.
And also at halftime, we failed to mention that we are looking for Schmokendam Health Center backbreakers plays of the game. We have candidates from that first quarter with you're looking at Nick Rice with the touchdown run, and the second quarter, this field goals by Carter Young are the Schmokendam Health Center backbreaker play of the game candidates. We'll mention during the postgame the Schmokendam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. Red Raiders go left that time, and that's going to be Sassaman on the stop, knocked out of bounds. Lost on the play. It'll be a second down and long for the Red Raiders.
That was a toss, weak side toss, which they haven't shown yet, but that kid almost put the ball on the turf. That would have been a heck of a way to start the second half.
Also, the Blaze Alexander Ford Tough Game of the Week, brought to you by Blaze Alexander Ford, where it's worth the drive. It's Route 45. Tonight, the game we're keeping an eye on, Mifflinburg Wildcats hosting the Midwest Mustangs. And again, that's part of the Blaze Alexander Ford Tough Game of the Week, brought to you by Blaze Alexander Ford. Second down play here for the Red Raiders. Looking over the middle, in and out of intended receiver's hands, falls to the turf, and it's going to be a third down and long for the Red Raiders.
There's that weak side slant that they have had success with. Again, the kid dropped it.
Johnson, the quarterback, tried to find him, yeah. They've only been able to connect on that one time. It was the biggest passing play of the night for the Red Raiders. But that one falls incomplete, and just like that, it's a 3rd down and 10 for the Red Raiders. They have the ball at their own 29-yard line. Selinsgrove leading this one 16-0 with 11:03 to go here in the 3rd. Under center is Johnson. Man goes in motion. Going to drop, rolling to his right, being chased by Maurer. Gets away from Hintz, got some time looking, and finally got to get rid of it as the receiver broke his route, and he's going to make the connection at midfield and fall to the Selinsgrove 48-yard line.
Very similar to what happened in the first half, wasn't it? And they actually had a position, Seals had an outside linebacker that came up, and he still broke contain. That was a big play for Bellfonte.
Big play for Bellfonte. Oath out in on the stop there, but first down pickup for the Red Raiders and a big one to start the 3rd quarter, trailing 16-0, looking to put a drive together. They get into Selinsgrove territory, which they were unable to do with any efficiency in that first half. Shot, under center this time for Johnson. Quick pitch goes to the deep man.
Nice play.
And white shirts come up and meet him at the line of scrimmage.
Outside backer, weak side. I think that is Paradine. No, I don't think he's out there.
Carries the ball for the Red Raiders.
I'm sorry. The numbers are kind of messing me up here, Pat.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that after a short pick. 2nd down and 9. For the Red Raiders. Shut out in that first half, trailing 16-0 to the Seals. Shotgun this time by Johnson. Looking over the middle, gets some pressure, going to take off and run, using his quickness, trying to bounce to the outside and quickly swallowed up as he gets inside of the Seal 45-yard line to the 44-yard line.
That was a coverage sack with the Seals. Really good pressure and super coverage on the backside. I don't know what they're doing in the secondary. Looks like we're doing a lot of disguising, Pat, which is interesting. I haven't seen them do too much of that. Meaning lining up in one and moving to another.
3rd down and 6.
So creates a 3rd down and medium here for the Bellfonte Red Raiders at the Selinsgrove 44-yard line. I formation, blitz coming oath out. Give it to the deep man. Gets it to the outside. First down pickup. Running over defenders and finally take it to the 30-yard line as Nick Rice helps finishing them off. But a good run.
Good
a
hard
lot
run.
of mojo there that time from your running back. Saunders able to pick up the Bellfonte Red Raider first down to the Selinsgrove 30-yard line.
We mentioned it earlier. This Saunders kid's a big kid. We don't have height and weights again, but he's a 220-pound kid, the way it looks. Big kid.
Well, it's a big first down, and Bellfonte's most impressive drive so far of the night to start here in the 3rd quarter. Saunders will be the I in the I formation, in the I formation. He's going to get the pitch. Going off to the right. Hit by Max Maurer and then swallowed up. Oath out in on stop. Guess Maria on the stop. 1-yard pickup. 2nd down and 9 for the Red Raiders. So feeling some momentum here are the Red Raiders, trailing 16-0. Their deepest penetration so far on the night against the Selinsgrove defense.
Paradise came back on. He came off for a few plays, and he's back on.
And send wide receivers to each side. Little twins look. Shotgun formation for Johnson. 2nd down and about 8. Rumberger blitzing off the right side. Here he comes. He's going to get to Johnson and slam him to the turf. Read perfectly by Rumberger.
Trevor Johnson sacked.
Wearing that 2,
number 2.
That 2 proudly. Brandon Heil did it a year ago.
I have Heil on the tip of my tongue. You saved me on that one, Pat.
Heil would have been very impressed with that one. Came off that edge untouched and was able to get to Johnson. Johnson's a good athlete.
Yes, he is.
He's shown some speed, but Rumberger able to get to him. Big loss on a play all the way outside the 35-yard line to the 36-yard line. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 16 for the Red Raiders. Rumberger coming again. Johnson's going to keep it.
First option look we've seen since first quarter, and
nothing
Seals
there.
stuffed it. It is 4-down territory, though.
As you said, he went off to the right, that option look, but Selinsgrove read it nicely. Spencer George in on the stop. Also, Colin Melhorn involved in the stop there. It'll be a fourth down and long. We call it a 4th down and 15. Again, this is the best drive Bellfonte's had all night. They moved it into Selinsgrove territory, but back-to-back negative plays by Bellfonte put the ball at the 15-yard line. Excuse me, make it a 4th and 15 at the 35-yard line. Play clock at 4. Snap goes to Johnson. Drops back. He's got some time. Gets rid of it. Throws behind his intended receiver, Saunders. Johnson hit by Rumberger. Spencer George helps him back to his feet. And the ball's going to go over on downs. Back to the Selinsgrove Seals.
Coach Hicks talked about it in the pregame. They you can tell the Seals have spent a lot of time on the option, because second time they ran it, and I'm going to say there's negative yardage both times. Great job by the defense there.
And here's Nick Rice with his defender 10 yards off of him. Now he's going to come up. The defender comes up on Rice a bit here. He has a lone touchdown on the night. Pastore hands it off to Parody.
That's good.
He's going to get to the 40, yeah, they'll say the 40-yard line. So pick up a 5 on the burst that time. Good push that time by that offensive line. Holtzapfel will come into the game. Rumberger out. Phelps comes into the game as 59 has to get his shoe back on.
Makes the tackle for the Red Raiders.
Of course,
5 on the play out to the
59 being Aiden Lewis, and number 70 comes in, and that's Vaughn Phelps. He's a big guy.
He sure is.
He'll line up on that right side on the 2nd down and 5 for the Selinsgrove Seals. Shotgun formation with backs to each side of Pastore. Pastore's going to keep it. Design run. He's not going to go anywhere.
He lost probably 3.
And he took some hits there too. 3-4 red shirts in on the play there. Lost in the play. That's going to force him into a 3rd down and long now. We'll call it about a 3rd down and 8 for the Seals. Leading 16-0 with a very quick moving 3rd quarter with 5:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Seals haven't done a very good job tonight against any type of pressure defense. They're having difficulty with that. And again, that's natural. It's early. You don't see that. You don't practice that.
Pastore takes the snap. He's got some time. Deep down the left sideline. Got Bastian beyond the defense. Makes the catch all the way down to the Bellfonte 30-yard line.
That was a dime. That's what you call a dime by Mark Pastore.
That's Bastian got beyond the defender, and like you said, he dropped it in there into the basket. All Bastian had to do was just clamp his hands together. But Bastian's coming off here on the near side. Look, a little shaking up himself. Have to keep an eye on that as JT's chit-chatting with him here on the near side. But a 1st down pickup following the connection between Pastore and Gavin Bastian. They have it all the way down at the 26-yard line in Bellfonte territory. Shotgun for Pastore. Taking the snap. Give it to the deep man, Parody. He's going to get a good push by that offensive line to take it to the 20-yard line.
Is 70 still in there? Good, good.
Yeah, he's on the right side, absolutely. So Pastore's putting a nice night here together in that first half. He had 45 yards. Picks up good chunky yardage there. Set up a 2nd down and short. Look about 2nd down and 4 for the Seals at the Bellfonte 20-yard line.
Been looking here, but Bastian's on the bench again. He's got something that's
JT gave him a bottle of water, so hopefully that's just a matter of kind of getting himself refreshed some. So he's here on the bench here on the near side. Long count by Pastore. He gives it to Parody. I've established that between the two names, Pastore and Parody, I think I've said that Parody's been the quarterback a couple times probably, and Pastore's been the running back a couple times.
I'm still trying to figure out numbers. Big down here, men. Big down. But again, 4 down territory. I don't know if they'll take it, but 4 down territory.
They have it at the 19-yard line. Like you said, it's a 3rd down and short here. Wide receivers split to the right. Damaraki and Nick Rice. That's where Pastore looks at Nick Rice, unable to get it there. Is going to be slammed to the turf. And with that loss, you wonder about a field goal opportunity here. Carter Young here on the near side. looks at
Coming
coach,
out.
and he says, get on out there and knock it through the upright.
This is
We're talking record if he makes this in terms of how many times have we had 4 field goals in a game. We'll have to check that out in the record books. Right now he has 3 on the night, this Carter Young. They're going to spot it at the 30-yard line. This is going to be a 40-yard field goal straight away, though, off a Nick Rice hold here.
And no wind. It doesn't seem to have wind any longer.
Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. And it's going to sail through, and it's good. Carter Young nails a 40-yard field goal for his 4th of the night for the Selinsgrove Seals, and you've said it. He has been the difference here tonight. Selinsgrove has worked the ball down the field, but it's been Carter Young who's had to nail it through off either the Nick Rice hold or Gavison, and he does it there on a 40-yard field goal. No conditions to worry about, straight on, and it gets through to increase the lead to 19-0 for the Seals.
I remember Spencer Hoteling having a terrific career. He had a great career for us at Susquehanna as well, but I don't know if he's ever had 4 in one game, has he?
He might have had 2. He might have had 2. His first one didn't even come, his first field goal didn't even come until a playoff game against Columbia Montorvo Tech.
Because they scored.
And then, right, and they didn't need it. But then, how big did he come up in the state finals?
Absolutely.
And that's what we said. And they were up by so much, and some people were groaning that they were coming out to kick a field goal. But that was his first attempt all year. And fortunately, he got that one under his belt because he ended up kicking the huge one in the Selinsgrove 2009 state championship where they won 10-7. But that's another 7-play drive for the Seals, finished off by that Carter Young field goal coming from 43 yards out.
40.
Looked like a 40. We'll have to double check that. But it comes with 2:26 to go here in the third quarter. Again, a 7-play drive covering 43 yards. Carter Young's 40-yard field goal. It was a 43-yard drive and pushes the lead to 19-0 for the Selinsgrove Seals as this one's going to sail out of bounds.
He's tired. His legs, his legs tired.
You got to bench him.
He kicked it out of bounds, which we're laughing here, but again, Bellfonte will have the ball, I believe, on the 35-yard line.
But Carter Young, the difference here tonight, again, to kind of wrap that up, that's a 40-yard field goal, 7-play, 43-yard drive, took 3 minutes and 56 seconds for the Seals. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
And Pat, you a few minutes ago you mentioned it. This quarter flew. There's 2 minutes left.
Yeah. Selinsgrove had the ball that time for 4 minutes on that possession alone. And remember, Bellfonte had a nice drive going, ran the ball well before having to be stopped on down. So Selinsgrove goes back on the defensive side. Rumberger showing blitz. Now he backs out of it. Olthout stepping up into a lane. He's coming through. Pitch is going to go to the deep man. He finds a crease. Gets through. Crosses the 45. Close to the 49-yard line. Sassman on the stop for the Seals as Rumberger comes to the sidelines after that play.
Sherman Lowry with the carry.
And here comes Olthout out as well.
Boy, oh boy.
But with the run, Bellfonte takes it beyond the 45-yard line. They'll mark it at the 47-yard line. First down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Now
I don't know if I...
He's got a first down for the Raiders. He's out to the Bellfonte 48-yard
Jack
line.
Peters?
Jack Peters checking into the game. Just a freshman coming into the ball game for the Selinsgrove Seals. Play that linebacker position in the middle of that defense for the Seals.
There's a lot of young kids playing right now, and it's because of necessity with the injuries.
Under center is Johnson. Takes the snap. Stepping back. Looking over the middle. Got a man there. Makes the connection. Inside Selinsgrove territory all the way down to the 22-yard line. The connection made for Johnson in the Red Raiders to pick up a first down.
Okay, we got a holding penalty. There's a holding penalty on Bellfonte.
But that's all going to come back on a holding call against the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Selinsgrove's fortunate on that. That's a big play by the Red Raiders, but it's going to be called back on the penalty. See Olthout getting some water here here on the near side, hoping it may be just a cramp for him as well. As JT is passing up all the water bottles to all the guys coming to the sidelines.
Boy, and I don't think it's really that hot tonight, Pat. We've got
It's impacting
some work
the Seals
to do.
here. Yep.
Got some work to do.
But the penalty is going to put the Red Raiders back at their own 36-yard line following the penalty. The line they need to get for the first down is at Selinsgrove's 42-yard line. So this is a first down and another zip code. I formation behind Johnson. Blitz coming by Holtzapfel. Play goes off the right. Paradis, initial guy in there on the hit. Yep.
Paradis and
Sassaman on the stop there too. Yep. Give credit also on the stop in the action there was Caden Smith, number 53. Short pickup that time by the Red Raiders. Takes it outside the 40 to the 41-yard line. Second down and still very long for the Red Raiders. Under a minute to go here in the third period. Selinsgrove leading 19-0. 4 field goals on the night for Carter Young. His most recent from 40 yards out. Difference here tonight for the Seals. Shotgun Johnson drops back under
Slant
pressure.
again.
Gets rid of. Yep, goes back to the slant. Short pickup. It's going to take it to the 48-yard line. So it's going to be a third down and a 10. Take it back to where this possession started for the Bellfonte Red Raiders. So it'll be a third down and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
That one slant has been giving the Seals a whole ton of trouble tonight, and it looks like it might be just the drop of the outside linebacker.
Remember last year, a couple teams were able to expose the flats. Yeah, and this year we're getting a slant there, and Derek would always say, not a great thing, but a good thing is we're going to correct it and be better with it next time now that we've seen teams can do that. High formation behind Johnson, drops back, getting pressure, rolling to his right. Now going back the other way. He's got some green grass in front of him. Being chased by Paradis, and he's going to take him down. Now it's going to be a matter of a spot.
It looks like
he's going to get it for the first down.
Yep, it's a first.
Johnson comes up limping as well. Holtzapfel in on the stop as well, but Paradis, you talk about a guy taking it to another level. He did on that, but looks like the Red Raiders are going to get the first down here. They're chit-chatting about it. Chance to remind you that we're looking for the Shamokin Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. We do it each quarter. We have candidates. Right now, Carter Young's 40-yard field goal is a candidate for the Shamokin Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. With that play, that ends the third quarter. Selinsgrove leading 19-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders. We're going to take a break, come back, flip side of the field. As you're listening to Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, Eagle107.com, and on SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
The Sunbury Motor Company.
Austin Martin, Kia Elite Sales Consultant, Maranatha Christian School.
Amber Wren, certified Hyundai and Lincoln sales consultant, Selinsgrove area high school.
Ian Chikuski, certified Ford sales professional, Mount Carmel and Shamokin area.
Christopher Stengline, Ford certified sales consultant, Selinsgrove area high school.
Tom Mertz, fourth generation owner, Sunbury Motor Company, Shikellamy High School.
A tradition of trust since 1915.
Platinum Central PA is opening its 6th location in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come see us in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Selinsgrove, and now Hershey, PA. Take a test drive and be automatically registered to win a brand new 2022 Mitsubishi Mirage, or visit creditpa.com today and apply for credit. Come on, Central Pennsylvania, you already know. Platinum, baby. We get you done.
Back here at Bellfonte High School, Pat O'Brien along with Steve Briggs, Zach Showers, our stat guy, and the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel staff here as we get ready to move in the fourth quarter. Selinsgrove leading this one 19-0. Selinsgrove got on the board first on a 29-yard field goal by Carter Young. Then they got a touchdown by Nick Rice, 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Then 2 more field goals by Carter Young pushed the lead to 16-0 at half. And the lone scoring in that third quarter came from Carter Young. 40-yard field goal, 7-play, 43-yard drive. Took 3 minutes and 56 seconds, and that's where we stand. 19-0 lead for the Selinsgrove Seals as Red Raiders have it first down and 10 in Selinsgrove territory.
Fumble.
Fumble snap. It's a backup quarterback came in, and there's a fumble snap.
Selinsgrove gets it.
And Selinsgrove gets it off the fumble snap. The exchange between center and quarterback. Johnson was out of the game. We saw him limping. Backup quarterback came in. The connection not made. The exchange. Selinsgrove takes advantage and gets the fumbled snap by the Red Raiders to take over the ball. First down and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
I don't know. Rumberger, he's been limping as well.
And I saw Althout. Althout was out on that play too, and he came off, and he's over here
holding his hamstring.
See what he's trying to stretch it out. He's trying to get back in the game, and you wonder about those cramps, man. They'll get to you, and hopefully that's all it is. JT chit-chatting with you here, but it's definitely been something here with the guys having to come off and get some tension from the medical staff. First down and 10 for the Seals, leading 19-0 with 11:57 to go in the game. Opener here in the 2022 season. Go to the bastion, makes a catch, runs away from a defender, up the left sideline. He's got some room. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Selinsgrove Seals.
Don't know if that was an audible or not, but again, the defender was off him, and he's picking spots to go. We got to have Zach Showers work on that this week and find out if they're audible or not. That's a weapon in itself.
Well, when Bassi catches it, it becomes an audible. You're checking down to something because he takes it up that left sideline, and he is gone. He's able to shake one defender, use his quickness, outrun the one defender who was trying to cut down on that angle, unable to, and he takes it in for his first touchdown of the season, the second of the season for Pastore. Carter Young will kick this extra point through off the hold of Nick Rice. Snaps low, puts it down though, kicks up, plenty of distance, and it is good for the Selinsgrove Seals. So just like that, we get our first explosive play of the night for the Selinsgrove Seals, and it comes from Gavin Bastion, receiver from Mark Pastore, and the touchdown. Selinsgrove goes ahead 26-0 on a 60-yard touchdown reception by Gavin Bastion.
I think we can categorize that as an explosive play.
Why not?
What do you think?
Okay. You're lowering your expectations, I guess. 60 yards is going to count as an explosive play. Give it to them. We talked about it with Heil last year. You know, you give it to your best athletes, let them make a play. And, boy, that was an example of that. You make one guy miss. You think your receiver's better than that defensive back. Give me the ball. I'll make him miss. And it's gone for a touchdown, 60 yards.
Yeah, outran everybody.
This comes with 11:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a one-play drive just like that. And now Bastion has 5 catches for 156 yards and a touchdown on the evening for the Selinsgrove Seals. Extra point good by Young. And again, Selinsgrove pushed their lead out to 26-0. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
It's interesting. He's playing both ways as a safety as well. I think he's on a couple special teams, definitely a return game. He doesn't come off the field much, Pat.
That's a big play there.
He's a sophomore.
For the sophomore making the catch. He had a 74-yard reception a year ago against Shamokin. But that one is impressive. 60-yard touchdown by Gavin Bastion from Mark Pastore. Young will kick this one away. He's going to boom it down inside the 5. Return man to the 10, 15. Makes a man miss at the 20. And it's going to be grabbed, thrown to the turf. It's Devin Mitchell, the first guy down there to make the touch on the return man, finished off by his fellow kickoff coverage guys. Good job by Devin Smith to get down there and get in on the play, as it looked like the return man was going to find some room, but Mitchell decided to get involved there and makes a nice play. It's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line, first down and 10 for the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
Okay, they're one shy. There's only, there we go. Okay.
So Red Raiders will have it first down and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Phelps stays in there over the ball for the Seals.
Oh.
Nothing straight up the middle of that time. First guy in there, nice job. 73, which I don't have a 73. And that's what happens when you have some young guys getting in there. We'll have to find out who it is.
There's a bunch. There's another.
Number 10's going to check in. Is that That's Geipel, Caleb Geipel. Yep, he's a junior. Got a broken arm last year, fought through that, got back on the field, and Coach Hicks talked about his opportunity. Thinks he'll get some good things out of Geipel, as he's going to play the safety position on this play here. There's going to be a slant again. I'm going to make the connection. It's going to fall incomplete, and that quickly it's going to be a third down for the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
Looks like Bellfonte's just at this point trying to get something positive, and that's really the only positive thing they've done. Saunders running the football on a couple situations, but that 3-step backside slant has been there, and that's something the Seals have to work on, no question.
Reese Feldman's the corner on the far side in this defensive possession. Nobody's guarding a slot guy right now. That's where Sassaman will go. And that's almost picked off by Feldman. Just mentioned he'd come in, but tried to get it in there, unable to. Falls incomplete, and it's going to be a 4th down and 9, and what you would think would be a punting situation for the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
All right, a lot of guys running on, not too many coming off. Okay, there we go.
So 4th down here for the Red Raiders, and they are going to punt this one away.
They're breaking the huddle with all these guys. Even though it's kick game, it's still a rule.
They finally get out there. Just waiting on the snap here. Snap's good. Some pressure. Gets it away. It's a line drive kick. Nick Rice is going to take it off the turf. He's using his quickness. Inside Bellfonte territory to 30. Still going up the right sideline and trying to make one last guy miss. Unable to, but a good return down to the 20-yard line for Nick Rice. And the Selinsgrove Seals take over 1st down and 10 deep in Bellfonte territory.
Here we go, Pat, once again. An offense is set up by a good return game, and it's another staple of Selinsgrove football. Terrific punt return. Almost
took
the
it.
Distance.
Checking on our Blaze Alexander Ford Tough Game of the Week, brought to you by Blaze Alexander Ford, where it's worth the drive to Route 45, as the Mifflinburg Wildcats all over Midwest, 35-0. That's our Blaze Alexander Ford Tough Game of the Week. Handoff goes to the deep man. Makes a man miss in the backfield. That's Parody. Cuts under the defender. He's at the 10, 15, 5. Touchdown, Selinsgrove Seals. Now there's a flag on the play.
That'll be after the play, though. I don't think they'll call that back. Maybe.
Came in very, very late after he crossed the goal line, so maybe a dead ball foul here as whether they'll call it there. But Parody took it off the left side and able to cut up under a defender. Nice blocking out in front of him.
That was the referee that called it.
So it looks like they are bringing it back.
Wow.
If they call this one 7, I will be amazed.
Holding on the offense, number 7, 10 yards from the spot of that foul. Still 1st down.
That's bad. Way behind the play. 2 guys wrestling. They fell to the turf, and he's going to call holding. Brings it back, so it takes away a touchdown run by Garrett Parody. And with the penalty, it'll put the ball at the 30-yard line in Bellfonte territory. 1st down and 20 for the Seals. Nick Rice comes here to the near side. Coach Ferrara will talk to him about the play, try to correct some things there, but
still can't do it.
Yeah.
You gotta have enough poise. And again, there's a young kid. No excuse, can't do it.
Pastore drops back. Some pressure. Going to try to run with it. Bounces off a tackle. Still going. Trying to drag a defender as he gets to the 26-yard line. So short pickup that time by Pastore. Just short of the 25-yard line to 26-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd down and long for the Seals.
I think, I might be wrong with this and see it on film, but only 2 receivers went out, and they were in a wide set. 1 receiver didn't leave the line of scrimmage, and I think that's who Mark was looking for. So there's only 2 men out in that whole route.
2 guys to the left, 1 to the right. Going to go with the handoff to Parody again. He's got some room. Bouncing off tackles again. Able to run over a tackler at the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now late flags coming in, and if this...
You got to have poise, guys.
Can't get caught up in this.
There's no way.
Those are late flags coming in.
Coach
So
Hicks
why
got to get him.
they're going to talk this over. Let's get a rundown of scores here. Shikellamy leading Central Columbia 21-14. Mount Carmel up on New North Schuylkill 19-0. Milton leading South Williamsport 14-0. Muncie shutting out Warrior Run 28-0. Danville all over Bloomsburg 37-0. Pottsville 55-0. Trailing Jersey Shore 55-0. Mifflinburg 35-0 over Midwest. Wellsboro beating Montoursville 7-0. And Williamsport shutting out State College 28-0. Some updated scores and other games going on around the valley.
Pat, that was a personal foul by number 4, the corner. But this is getting kind of juicy out there. Seals got to keep their poise because that could have gone both ways.
The penalty
gave them the first down.
Yeah, it gives them the first down inside the 10-yard line, about the 8-yard line. Parady's going to keep the call. Nope, Mark is going to keep it. Dragging defenders inside the 2, down close to the 1.
Nice one.
And he landed on the ball, Steve. I didn't like the way that looked either.
Thing.
So they're going to call out the medical staff here. Not going to take any
Who's the
thought
next
here.
one in?
See who's over here throwing the ball around, about trying to get loose here, getting ready to check in. Gives a chance to remind you that tomorrow night the Lewisburg Green Dragons open the season at 100.9 the Valley. Sunday the Steelers host the Lions in preseason action. Pregame starts at 11, kickoff at 1. That's on 100.9 the Valley. Also, Penn State, the Nittany Lions football is on News Radio 1070 WKOK and streaming online at WKOK.com. The SBC app, and with Alexa. Thursday night, the Nittany Lions open the season at Purdue. The tailgate show at 6:30. Kickoff at 8. Visit WKOK.com for the schedule and to find out who enable your WKOK Alexa skill as Mark makes his way to the sideline.
He's got to come out, though. He's got to come out one play. It looks like what you said. If he landed on the ball and got the wing knocked out of him, but he's bent over here.
It's going to be a second down play here following the run by Pastore.
Okay, so who's in?
Looking for a new number on who the backup quarterback is. Is going to be Bastian. Looks like he's walking away in the middle of that play here. Maybe they just go to Wildcat. Maybe snap it, direct snap to Gavin Bastian. Does he have gloves on both hands? If that, you probably think he's going to run with the ball here. 9:11 to go here in the ball game. Selinsgrove leading 26-0 over the Red Raiders. Bastian is going to get the snap. He's going to keep it. Walk into the end zone. Touchdown for the Seals. His second of the night. Selinsgrove pushes their lead out to 32-0 over the Red Raiders with the touchdown run by Gavin Bastian. Not going to find many easier than that, Steve.
That's right. Zone read. I don't think that team knows personnel like others do with Selinsgrove, but the concerning thing are the injuries. They're starting to add up, guys. And for week 1, and again, what's the problem? We have somebody running on late because of somebody's down hurt. The trainer might be the backbreaker.
The MVP. Oh, high snap. Rice gets it down. The kick is up. The kick is not going to be any good. High snap that time. And we'll have to check to see who the snapper is initially. Some reason I would think it was Rumberger, but if he's here, maybe a backup snapper on that one too. Got to get all this personnel figured out with so much action going on out there.
There's a lot of young guys and a lot of subbing.
1-yard touchdown run by Bastian. That completed a 4-play drive covering 19 yards. Took 1 minute and 43 seconds. Bastian gets his second touchdown of the night, his first from the rushing department. He's got 1 receiving on the night as well. The extra point no good, but Selinsgrove increases their lead to 32-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
And it looks like Mark Pastore is up, and I'm not down there, but chances are, as you mentioned, him landing on the football. How many times have you seen that? And they get the wind knocked out of him, and it's kind of an ugly thing to see. But he's okay as he's walking around now.
So the extra point no good, but it does increase the lead to 32-0 on that 4-play drive covering 19 yards. 1 yard run by Gavin Bastian. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary. Carter Young will kick this one away. Tees it up, and he kicks it away. The return man comes all the way out to the 8-yard line. Crosses the 15 to the 20 between the hash. Got some room as he breaks it off to the left side and finally be taken down there. That's Caleb Hicks in on the stop that time. Good return that time by the Bellfonte Red Raiders.
Yes, it was.
Take it out to the 30-yard line. See
Okay.
Vaughn Phelps return. Gus Maria back in the game as well.
Across the 30 to the 31. First and 10 there for the Red Raiders.
Looks like 65 still in.
Guy Pell will stay in as well as the safety position. Reese Feldman in the corner on the far side.
And 13, Gavison's on this
Yep,
side.
Gavison on here on the near side corner. See Sassaman, the linebacker. Gus Maria is going to drop back in the double safety look for the Seals defense. Shotgun formation for the Red Raiders. Drops back, got some time. Now getting some pressure, runs out of it. Throws it out, got a man, makes the catch. Running away from a defender to the 35-yard line.
Johnson's pass complete.
Vaughn Phelps in on the stop along with Sassaman. But they are going to mark it to 36, as you said. So we're going to call it a second down and 5 for the Red Raiders. Stick around at the end of the game. We'll give you a scoring rundown. We'll get our stats from our stat man, Zach Showers. We'll get you Smoke at the ML Center. Backbreaker play of the game. We'll check in with our Blaze Alexander Ford tough game of the week and give you a rundown of all those other scores going on around the valley and get our final analysis of this one. 8:03 to go in the game. Selinsgrove leading 26-0. Got some
There's
room off the left side that time.
There are some young guys out there, but they're still.
With the carry.
Spencer George that time
Got a first down for the Raiders.
got blocked on the end, on the point,
The 45-yard line. First and 10
trying
there
to
for
set the
Bellfonte.
edge. The defense has been on the field quite a bit this half, I will say that. And there's a lot of subbing going back and forth with different young guys in there.
Yeah, 26 checked into the game for the Seals as Devin Mitchell, the sophomore, playing linebacker on the right side as Sassaman comes to the sidelines. First down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Under center is Johnson. Turn. Give it to the deep man. Trying to bounce to the outside again. It's got some room. Crossing in the Selinsgrove territory. Gavison initially makes the stop and finally finished off by Devin Mitchell. But it's going to be a first down pickup by Bellfonte to take it to the Seals' 40-yard line.
Devin Mitchell makes the stop.
Selinsgrove leading this one 32-0. 4 field goals by Carter Young, the longest coming from 40 yards out. Touchdown reception by Nick Rice from Pastore, and also a 1-yard touchdown run by Gavin Bastian, lined up as the quarterback. And design run, he took it from 1 yard out. That's the difference right now. Selinsgrove leading 32-0 with 7:26 to go in the ball game.
Pat, we got a number 73 out there, tackle for the Seals, and he's not on the roster. There's no number 73, so.
Have to see what we can do to help ourselves out.
Must
Maybe
be lineman downfield. 71
a bunch of flags
downfield.
all over the place.
That's coming back.
Johnson's pass complete.
Maybe we can use our social media. Maybe somebody on Facebook will tell us if they know who 73 is for the Selinsgrove Seals.
Unfortunately, we don't have a 73 on the roster.
Yeah.
That was Garrison with the catch for the Raiders.
I'm saying this was lineman downfield. There was probably, yep, exactly.
Hey, as the afternoon gets here, join Lynn Hall for the last few hours of your workday, and we'll crank up all rock and roll with the 5 o'clock attitude adjustment. No slow stuff allowed for your drive home. Then on Friday, she kicks off the block party weekend at 3 p.m., all on Eagle 107. That's all with Lynn Hall on Eagle 107.
Austin Finelli.
Austin Finelli. He had a fumble recovery a year ago. I remember Austin Finelli. He's getting action in there. Good job.
We got to get him on the roster.
So 2 penalties there. Drive the ball all the way back to the 45-yard line. Is a first down, though, for the Red Raiders. But it'll have it first down from the Selinsgrove 45-yard line. First and 15 for the Red Raiders. They go with the twin set. Johnson lined up in shotgun formation. Blitz coming off the left. That's Luke Smith. Running out of the pocket is Johnson. Rolling to his right, gets rid of it. And the catch is going to be made inside the 25-yard line for the Red Raiders.
Really a good throw and catch. Probably the nicest play they had all night.
As Johnson had to avoid the pressure, Luke Smith was coming off the right side. He rolled to his right and he found the open receiver, made the catch inside the 25 at the 22-yard line. First down and 10 for the Red Raiders deep in Selinsgrove territory. Johnson gets a call from the sideline. See Vaughn's playing the nose tackle position. Finelli, like you said, is playing tackle on the left side. Spencer George on the right. Devin Mitchell at linebacker position along with Peters. Holtzapfel in there as well. Pitch is going to go deep to Saunders. A flag on the play.
I'm going to say that's defensive offsides. I'm not calling it. But
why not?
That's
looked pretty obvious. When the flag came from the linesman. And somebody shot like a cannon. With that Gesser Maria coming off the edge. Nope. See, that's why you don't say anything.
See?
you can't take my peer pressure. I'd pressure you into that.
Those guys with the stripes on, traditionally they don't get along with me. So that's.
Well, you're up here now.
There's got a lot of history with those guys.
There must be an element of PTSD when you see stripes anywhere. You're in the mall and somebody walks by in stripes, you start yelling at them. Horrible call. They usually get it right when it goes your way.
Yeah.
Well, this does not go the Red Raiders' way. It does go Seals' way, so it's a first down still, but first down and long for the Red Raiders. 32-0 for the Seals, coming up on 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Johnson drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, in and out of the hands. That time at Gavison, trying to make the interception for the Seals.
You know what he condensed on that slant. They're still trying to run the slant, and that time it really didn't work. Should have been a pick.
That's Gavison's playing a corner on the left side. Again, we got Reese Feldman playing on the right side. Caleb Geipel playing the safety position. Good opportunity. You have a lot of guys playing under the lights.
A lot of good young guys, you betcha.
Yep. Program's built around that too. You get a good lead. Like you said in the pregame, you get to play a lot of games when you play in the Seals program, but also you get a lot of guys in there when you're putting teams away. Straight up the middle this time.
Nice play. It was a 22.
Holtzapfel, yep.
Holtzapfel
making the stop. Phelps is taking up blockers up front, as you do in the 3-5. A couple guys had to try to deal with Vaughn Phelps, and as we talk about linebacker Grove, that's what you do as a linebacker, and you get ready to make your play.
Third down and 10 at the Selinsgrove 22.
Clock continues to roll. 5:30 to go in the game. Selinsgrove looking to go 1-0 in the season, setting up a home matchup against the Juniata Indians next week. Selinsgrove has not played the Juniata Indians since 1976. Yes, they were. Shotgun formation for Johnson. Taking the snap. Gets the pressure off the edge. Rolling to his right. Not going to get away. He's going to throw it to turf, and you're going to throw a flag.
It's got to be a flag.
They're going to say he's down. No, they're going to say he's down right there. Even better. They say it's a sack on the play right there. They say his knee hit. Nope, now they'll throw the flag.
They usually wait till
they talk about it.
Have a conversation here, but that's a loss of down, of course.
Well done by Peters coming off the edge. The freshman, you talk about young guys getting an opportunity, came off the edge untouched, and he was able to get to him. Used his quickness, forcing an intentional grounding by Johnson of the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Is it down? Yep.
Fourth down.
That's the other thing, too, Steve. Not only you get in the game under Friday Night Lights, but if you can get in and be impactful,
absolutely,
and you put it on film, coaches can talk about it, what went on, it breaks everything down. It's a good thing. Get a lot of guys an opportunity out there to play in the opening day game. It's a long season.
It's a long season, and it looks like we got some, shall we say, muscle injury.
Yep, guys feeling the opening game.
It might be first
element.
Game. Exactly.
Johnson under center, taking the snap. Blitz coming. Rolling to his right. Spencer George is going to get to him and slam him to the turf with the sack. Don't walk over top of him.
Get up, get off the sideline. There you go.
He over.
Okay, this was a nice punt return, really.
Turn the ball over
There, ball over on downs, back to the Selinsgrove offense. Let's see what they do here from a quarterback standpoint. If Pastore will come back out.
Right here. So
he's got his helmet off, so let's see who's going to come out.
I think a lot of young guys are coming on.
And as we always like to do, mention all of them that we can. My dad, God rest his soul, said you got to get as excited late in the blowout when young kids are getting in because you got parents, grandparents, family members listening. Late in the game, just as much as they are in the beginning of the game. So you better get excited and make sure you mention every number that's out there. We do our best with that.
Mark Pastore and put him right to the It's all the young guys now. That's good. So it looks like 16.
Yep, that's
Jacob Bettel.
Bettel.
You mean to tell me there's another Bettel coming through?
Does he have his helmet?
Selinsgrove High School.
So as we said, we'll try to run down, see Reese Feldman is going to play some on the offensive side. Stick around at the end of the game. We'll bring you the post-game show. Eagle 107, SBC Sports Live YouTube channel post-game show. We'll get a wrap up this game, scoring recap, stats, Smoky Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game, and get ourselves ready for week 2 as Selinsgrove will host the Juniata Indians, who, as I said, they haven't played since 1976. Checking in the game, see number 78 into the game. That's Reese Getz, just a sophomore.
Jacob Bettel.
Jacob Bettel.
At quarterback.
Playing quarterback position.
Love to see that. A great Selinsgrove family name. Another Bettel.
Devin Mitchell, the dot in the I formation. Bettel under center. Taking the snaps, going to give it to Mitchell. He's going to be hit in the backfield and taken down. A good play that time by the Red Raiders. Number 10, as we talked about, is Guy Pell. He's checking in on the offensive side. 65, Peters playing on the offensive side. We got 76 into the game. Connor Crossan, the sophomore. Reese Feldman's going to split to the right. It's that Holtzapfel playing the fullback position behind Ryan Bettel on this second down and long. Selinsgrove has it at their own 46-yard line, leading 32-0 with 4 minutes to go in the game.
Good toss.
Devin Mitchell gets the toss, trying to get to the edge. Got some room. Up the right sideline. Still going. Going to have a first down. As he goes into Bellfonte territory.
Good job,
Pumped
guys.
out of bounds on the far side in front of the Bellfonte bench. It'll be a first down pickup.
Well, why are they setting the ball at the 45-yard line?
Oh, maybe doesn't have a first down.
He didn't step out, did he?
Didn't look like it from where we're standing, but that's a long way away. So we're going to have to trust those stripes again, the guys that enjoy your company whenever you get a chance to spend some time with them. So it'll be a third down and 2 for the Seals. Shotgun formation for Bettel. Takes a high snap, turns, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to bull his way short of a first down as he gets inside the 45 to the 44-yard line.
I'm guessing the Seals will go for this.
Go for it, even though they have not had a punt today.
Yeah, they're going for it.
As Bettel comes to the sideline and gets the call.
With the tackle for Bellfonte. That'll bring up fourth down.
Into the game, number 52, Logan Dressler.
My neighbor. Go Logan.
He's a freshman, 81 into the game as well. That's Carlos Stutter. He's a sophomore. Shotgun formation for Bettel. Fourth down and 1. Takes the snap. Give it to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get to the sticks, and he will. Picks up a first down. A good push that time by the Seals. Number 54, Showers, involved in a good push there to help Mitchell get that first down for the Seals.
Okay.
Gideon Showers. Another Showers. Been a traditional. Oh, nice. Micaiah's younger brother being told. So nice job. He's getting in the game. Got a good push there. Pick up a first down. Micaiah Showers, another linebacker. And linebacker
all
Grove.
These names
I just keep
of great Selinsgrove families. My goodness. There's another Mason Dressler's out there, and I think he has been. Sophomore.
First down and 10 for the Seals. Mitchell's going to get the call again. Runs over a guy inside of the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Kind of a.
This is the
Eric Dickerson looked like.
This
maybe
is
a little
4-minute offense here, Pat.
Like that explosion from the from the running back Mitchell that time, is able to meet that defender, fall forward.
21's in.
It's Tyler Rule.
Tyler Rule.
He's a junior.
Snalterio with another tackler for the Raiders.
Reese Feldman's going to split far to the right.
Second down and 6.
On the line, that's it. On the line, there we go. Toss to the field.
Lone back in the backfield.
Yep.
Is Maria. And Bettle's going to keep it this time. Kind of a fumble snap.
It was supposed to be a toss to the field.
Didn't happen in 64 coming to the game. That's Jack Carpenter. Dad and Mom proud of Jack getting in the game there. Jason and Jamie Carpenter. Jack gets in the game wearing number 64. Jason played Selinsgrove. Part of those 90s teams, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
At the Bellfonte 37.
Bettle gets a call from the sidelines, make his way out to the huddle. Be a third down play here for the Seals, leading 32-0.
It's under 10 seconds here.
And coming up on a minute to go in the game.
Get set.
Pitch is going to go to Maria. Uses speed to get to the edge. Makes a man miss at the 33. And he's going to dive for first down.
That might be the last one. Let's see.
Kind of a mix-up there to get that one going, but quick toss goes to Maria, and he picks up the first down to put it inside the 30-yard line, 29-yard line. Looks like they're going to have to run at least one more.
Yeah, Coach Ferrero doesn't want to do a victory formation. I don't know. He might not even have practiced that with these young guys.
Yeah. You're watching them scramble around here. It's awesome stuff. Good stuff.
It's great stuff. Both sides of the ball,
81.
A lot of young guys.
81's going to line up as the fullback.
Yep, it is.
Takes best formation in football, kind of.
Best call in football. When you're
when it's on your call, yeah.
When you're calling it.
When you don't have to.
Good job, Seals.
Seals get the win here. The clock's going to wind down under 10 seconds to open up the 2022 season. As the Selinsgrove Seals will beat the Bellfonte Red Raiders 32-0. They come to Bellfonte, had to deal with the lightning delay, got on the field though. Got a couple touchdowns, but mostly led by Carter Young. 4 field goals, including a 40-yard field goal for Carter Young as the Selinsgrove Seals win this one 32-0. Don't go anywhere. Post-game show here for you. We'll give you the wrap-up, scoring recap, rundown of the stats given to us by our stat guy, Zach Showers. We'll give you the Smoking Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. See if we can get some updated scores and get our final thoughts from Hall of Fame coach Steve Briggs. All that and more during the Eagle 107 SBC Sports Live YouTube channel postgame show. Selinsgrove wins this one 32-0 over the Bellfonte Red Raiders. Back to Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.